Hello and welcome. We are a little bit late, but we're here.
We exploded.
Yeah, well, it happens because of the gel. We were able to form once again, and good thing is everyone is okay. Although Tobiyashi seems to be blinking in and out of existence, so don't worry. It's
No.
will be good. And don't worry, audience is actually here. You just went to get something to drink or eat. I'm not sure. So now the apologies are over. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us. What is Drakenmemoria? Well, it's Dungeons and Dragons, or more specifically, a group of people playing Dungeons and Dragons. So if this is not something you want to watch, well, we started, and this is going to be the same thing next week, and the week after that, and after that, and after that. But fortunately for you, if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, there are suggestions either to the right or to the left. Pick one, and we wish you a very pleasant, whatever part of the day it is where you are.
Merry Christmas.
That's next week.
And a Happy New Year.
That's the week after. So, for everyone else who actually enjoys Dungeons & Dragons, who actually enjoys watching us, who actually enjoys watching us play Dungeons & Dragons, or just don't want to do anything else, and internet is open, and so whatever, let's do this. It's still fun watching them squirm. Welcome.
Many people just hate watching us.
Yeah, it's
Probably not. Not.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, they're hate watching us.
You never know. We did get a few haters in the past 2 years. Not a lot, but still, some of them actually hate watching us, but they still do it.
They mutually sustained hate boner.
Yeah. It happens to the best of them.
That's the one that I want, I'm letting you give one insult for every, let's go with $2.50 that you give. Come on, let's rack up some money.
Get paid.
There was a homeless guy like this at a subway entrance that simply had a sign in front of him: $1 for every insult.
Unfortunately, there was a guy right next to him that was like 50 cents for one hug.
So, what was I saying? Dungeons and Dragons. If you actually want to be here watching us, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us. If you're new, well, like I said, welcome. If you're not new and you're back from previous session, welcome back. Either way, it's a pleasure to have you with us. And what else can we say? If you like the thunderstorm in the background, ambient mixer. If you see a battle map, Dungeon Alchemist. And if you see a world map, it's Wonderdraft. I promise one day I will have the information for all of those things in the window below. Right now, there's only Ambient Mixer that's there. Yeah, I think that's everything, all the publicity we can do, and I think it's time to start. Unless there is something you'd like to add.
We love you.
Clap on. Clap off.
All right. Now, let's hope no one actually had that at their home, because suddenly they're watching Dungeons and Dragons and everything went dark.
Fucking with everybody's smart homes.
Yeah, hey Google, turn off all the lights.
Well, I guess we know now you don't have Google at home. Alright, so, what happened last episode? Ah, yes. The party defended itself against raven born from the mist of the Misty Island chain. They waged their free-fall combat until the last moment and prevented this new endeavor to finish in a gruesome splash of blood and gore. Once this new challenge was done, they took a few moments to compose themselves and figure out where one missing companion ended up. Once a course was decided, they started to walk and made their way to the nearest town where they believed they could find their missing companion. Wow, that was a very short introduction to what's happening in this episode. Alright. So, last episode, I believe I ended by saying that you were in town, and the guard was a unit with the initials M-A-R-E on it. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's M-I-L-E that you're supposed to see. And that's about everything I had to correct. Alright, well, that's everything we can say about this. So, last episode, I believe we ended up with you starting to walk inside of this small town. Well, medium-sized town. The fog is still very thick, limiting your field of view. You're not sure exactly if this becomes worse or better over time, but right now it is the way that everything is. I did want to ask, because it has changed a few times with descriptions. Fisher, your emblem for identifying you as a railroad worker, is it on the front or the back?
That's a good question. I want to say the back.
Specifically on your lower back.
Also, what does it look like?
I believe it's a gear with two hammers cross.
I think it's a gear is like the outline of it, and then in the middle there's like a hammer that is like a hammer on one end, and then like a wrench on the other one.
Oh yeah,
remember.
A sickle.
Not quite.
Instantly, that'd be a very awkward hammer to work with. Or at the very least, a very awkward wrench to work with.
Alright. Here we do not have, right?
Like you keep trying to like turn it, but the heavy part is on the other side of the wrench, so it's just like kind of like having to like basically lift the hammer part up to even turn the wrench, and it's a whole thing.
And just be a robot with superhuman strength. I think it'll work then.
Alright. So, I believe your initial description to me was that it was on your back, but at one point you stated that it was in front, so now I'm wondering what's the official version.
I'm
in
pretty
both
sure it's on
places.
my back. I don't
Okay.
remember saying
Or it's
it's on my.
Alright, so then the question is, are you covering it in any way? Are you wearing
cloak, I
a
think,
cloak?
right?
Are you...
No,
Okay.
because if I remember,
Oh yeah.
people like the railway dudes.
Yes.
At least more than other people. So
Yes.
Yeah. Like
as
the
it
railway.
seems it will be a boon. Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
You're just like doing that gym thing where instead of like showing off your muscles, you just kind of like casually turn your back toward people. It's like, oh, just doing a stretch. No big deal.
Oh, you want to laugh, but if you're doing the Compostela pilgrimage, and you have a shell on your back, you will sometime be turning your back to people just so that they can see it, and they suddenly become very friendly with you. they start by thinking that you're just a tourist, and then they see the shell, and oh, you're pilgrim. All right, okay. Yeah, sure, I can help you. It's magic. All right.
Either that or they think you're a turtle.
Oh, it would be a bit small.
The Kappa.
It's not like the ones in Dark Souls where they're just like buried under there. Shells.
I'm talking about a seashell. No.
Oh, not a turtle.
Yeah. No.
I was imagining a turtle shell too.
Like a little Koopa shell or something on your back.
Alright, so actually, I closed the thunderstorm, but it would probably... Sorry. Just trying to readjust the sound. No, that's too loud. Oh, too bad. I don't have a raining sound that's light enough for what might be there. Alright, so the ambient air does seem to be a little wet in the sense of, like a very dense fog. But it's not actually raining. But that feels more of a weather condition than the fog itself, because the fog itself does have a very heavy feel to it. It's more in your feelings. As if it had some weight, but it's not hindering your movement in any way. It's just creating a very, very light sense of gloom that you're not used to having in permanently. So, you're in this small town. And you can tell that it is probably a town where fishing is the most prominent activity, because a bit of the smell, but also just looking at what's on display on stores and the kind of equipment that you'll find in some of those stores as you're just walking by. Even though it is foggy and you're having a little bit of trouble really figuring out what time of the day it is, just by how the day is progressing that it's about noon. So stores are still open. You can see from windows inside. You see a few people walking, but everyone seems to have a very timid demeanor. You see this group of people walking. One of them has a cloak. Two of them are very tall. Not sure exactly who it is. Some of them are just avoiding you altogether. Some of them do have a little bit of curiosity. One of them actually, you notice that they're just deviating a bit from their normal path and walking toward you, but not asking any question, just nosing about. Keep on going. As with nearly everywhere, you see a lot of humans. You don't see a lot of elves or dragonborn. Even dwarves, you haven't seen any of them as you've been walking in this little town. One thing that you're not used to seeing are a lot of tiefling. Also a few halflings and gnomes. This seems to be the dominant mix of population here. So, where exactly are you going? What exactly are you doing more as you're walking? Right now, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of guards or things like that walking by. It's really just a gloomy sense that everyone has. bit cautious with the new strangers. You also can easily notice where the railroad is, as it seems to traverse the entire town from side to side. As a matter of fact, when you're watching how this town seemed to have built itself, you'd guess that the train station is where it all started. Then eventually someone built a more permanent store, maybe to maintain these machines, and then eventually someone else, and then someone else, and this is where how the town just came to life, came to be. So the train station, which you know because you live in these times, but your characters see this weird station where there are railroads right in front of it, and right now there seems to be one locomotive there, empty mostly, few passenger wagons, but it seems to be empty. Maybe they're loading something, you're not sure what they're doing. There seems to be an engineer just playing with the gears and all of this. Of course, you've seen before engineers, even more so in the gardens. But an engineer working on this kind of machine, you've never exactly seen it. Although some of the equipment, Fisher, you have seen while looking in the mirror, observing your crest on your back. They do seem to be...
Is the engineer a construct?
No, it's a gnome.
Okay.
He just seems to be working.
Worried about the safety on that train.
Not the gnomes again.
Well, it can go either way with gnomes. It's either a great machine or a moving danger. Right now, everything seems to be relatively quiet. So, what exactly are you doing? There's a beach not far where there's a dock, and you can just let your nose guide you there. You'll find several fishing ship.
Was there infrastructure before the prisoners started coming? Just as a lore question, like did they just get dropped onto a bunch of empty islands, or did they have the trains?
Well, according to what Civ said, it was built as far as possible to wherever people were colonizing at the time. So there's a good chance that there was absolutely nothing there. It would also fit with the lore of the world, stating that there was nothing on this world except water. That it was an ocean world, and depending on which philosophy you decided to follow, the one stating that it was a flying continent, or the one stating that it was a flying ark. It just crashed and broke apart, creating the shattered continent. Although over the year, many have challenged that belief, because some creatures don't make sense. The Sharoon is one example. There is absolutely no record of them existing before the shattering, meaning that there's a chance that they might actually be a mix between a indigenous creature and some survivors, probably halflings, mixed with whatever was there. So it has been challenged over the years, but nothing has been proven. As for this, they did state that they took the best of what was left from the shattering and created this prison. At least that's what Civ says is common knowledge in this island chain.
Oh, cool. I didn't have any reason to ask that. I was just a lore question.
Oh, that's all right.
Lore is cool.
Yeah.
That's good enough reason.
Yeah, lore.
So we got another question.
Yes.
The train, is it obviously wouldn't know what this means like in character, but from a like, is it like steam or like how loud? Like, is it loud? Is it doing a bunch of weird stuff?
It very much feels like a steam engine. It just doesn't work on steam. It seems to work on, according to what Civ says, the mist itself. It gathers the mist and
Magical
uses
steam.
that as a power source.
So it is a steam engine.
Wait, so you're saying it's like a steam engine, but the smoke's going the wrong direction?
It's a mist
Into the
engine.
top of the train?
No. Actually, there is. It does feel like there is something coming out of it when it's moving. It is consuming something, but when it's not moving, it does seem to draw in the mist slowly. As you move closer to it, it even feels like there is a extremely gentle breeze sucking the mist toward the engine part. A bit like what Civ did with Krill when he said Krill recharge, but on a much larger scale.
Now, what you're describing was me at 4 years old thinking that that cars reversed by sucking the smoke back in.
Yeah, why didn't they think of that?
Oh, that's an interesting concept.
There is a two-stroke engine on a tractor that can run backwards to reverse the tractor.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that it reverses the smoke.
No, it does not pull anything back in.
Okay. So yeah, it really does feel like a steam engine. When it's moving, there is a lot of noise. Of course, since it works exactly like a train. There's all the gears moving, all of the... you want to say boilers, but like I said, you're not sure exactly what's boiling inside of there. You've never actually taken apart with...
People.
No, that you
Hope
have
not.
did.
Well, I guess that's definitely have done that. Just not in the way that sounds.
Not in a good
I mean,
way.
it could either
Not
run
in a
on
scientific
people,
way,
run
just
on
for fun.
souls, or run on friendship. There's no fourth option.
So there is a bit of mysticism behind this engine, as no one, not even Civ, has ever stated where does the mist come from? Why can it be used like this? Why is Krill feeding off of it? Why is the engine of this huge machine just drawing it in? How does it consume it? Seems to have a few elements where questions needs to be answered.
We may have already floated this theory, and I'm just not remembering us previously floating it. But it kind of seems like, the mists could be classified as the essence of a shadow of a god.
Oh, the essence of a shadow of a god. Oh my gosh.
That, because it was or is.
One of the riddle thingies.
Yeah.
A prophecy.
That'd probably be pretty powerful magical wise.
Yeah.
If you could find a way to harness that. Could make a land ship go.
Faster. Make a land ship.
Ah, yes, the land ship.
That's
Um,
what locomotive
Well, we
looked
should-
like. Yep.
this is the closest thing. I guess maybe a big cart.
Giant metal cart.
The horseless carriage.
Yes.
I mean, I kind of want to just go talk
should
to
just go
that
back home.
engineer,
Oh.
but I feel like me not like asking about how the train works would be kind of suspicious.
How does this train work? I know I'm a train employee, but
Yeah.
please help me out here.
But that's you just come up
Thoughtless
to them and
robot.
say,
Why would
"I
you
need
ask me that?"
training."
Oh.
God.
Or you could say that you're
That's
you're
all, folks.
giving them a pop quiz, and
You're giving him a pop quiz.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Or I could say I just gained sentience and don't remember anything, but was told that I worked on the trains and am now curious about how they worked. But I'm also bad at lying. So,
Well, it all depends on how you frame it.
just lie harder.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely up to you.
or we could just ask for the nearest library and go that route. What do you guys think?
And you're
That's
looking for
probably
someone
safer.
who, and you're looking for
Yeah, I was
a
about to
friend
say,
who
it's
got
just like
lost.
Raimi is already looking for Calm, the person they were very explicitly coming around here to look
Well,
for.
weren't
totally
we looking
forgot
for
we
a
hadn't
library
found
too
him
around
yet.
here?
You're looking
Maybe
for a
like
lot
a
of things
library.
because you have a lot of questions that are unanswered. How will you be able to get to the spire where where you have to place the beacon? Where might be the entity? Is there any traces of when it was there, where it would have been taken? And there's general question about this place itself. How do you get around? How, who, what, where? And Fisher also has a
Zombies.
ton of question because it is apparently where he's from.
So a library. We should go to town hall and request a meeting with the mayor. Maybe he can help us out.
Does this town look big enough to have a or is there an inn? That's probably where Colin went. Right? That's where you go.
I mean,
I was
to
gonna
meet up
say
with
we should
people
probably
in a
make
town.
our priority finding Khan, and then we can figure things out from there.
Yeah.
As why we came to this town.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
Inn, right? That's probably
Yeah, the
where.
inn. Yeah, that one. It's called that one inn.
Yeah. Remember, we're trying not to draw too much attention to ourselves, so just keep that in mind.
Wow, audience is the voice of reason.
No, audience. Actually, you should start
Okay,
praying. You should start.
Big scary
doing
dude
this
in a mysterious cloak.
What if it's audience from the future that's the cloak guy? Oh my gosh. It all makes sense now.
Either that, or he has a very rare form of dissociative identity disorder where he puts on a cloak and gets a different personality.
It's a trigger. Alright, so what do you want to do exactly? The last
an inn.
time you talked to Colin, he said that he could hear the ocean, so he was most likely near the beach. Judging from where you fell, he would have been on the southern side of the beach from the town. But other than that, you have no idea. He did say that he knew there was, because of the map that Civ drew, he knew that there was a town close by, so he could be in town, he could still be on the beach. Could have been attacked by a monster and he's dead.
All
He
viable options.
he landed closer to the town than we did, right?
That's what you're assuming.
Okay. I'd say we try and find an inn and look there first. And if he's not there, we could probably ask someone there if there's a new... If we aren't the only new strangers in town.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, in a town, it's not too hard to find the inn. It usually is near the main street of where you are, so it only takes a few moments. Even if you were to roll a really, really, really bad perception roll, it will just mean that it would take you 10 minutes to find it instead of 5. So you just follow the main street. You notice that it branches off in 2 directions at one point. Sort of a displace Y twice in a row. You notice at one point it branches off toward the north, and then a few, maybe 10-20 feet later, it branches off to the south. There is something odd in how that was made, but you expect it's probably something to do with just how the town itself grew at one point. You easily find where the inn is. There's a large sign in front of it stating that it is an inn. You're not sure you recognize the shape of the sign, however. It really doesn't look like the inn signs that you have. Probably a creature from the wild. It looks a bit odd, 4-legged, but can seem to be able to walk on its hind legs. Sort of a mix between a werewolf and a bear. Not sure what that thing is called, but
A werebear.
Bear wolf.
A werewolf.
Feel like we're in Avatar now. Okay, so you easily find the inn, like I said, and you enter. Pretty quiet. A few people are just talking. You hear a conversation about fishing. A human and a tiefling just talking about how bad the fishing has been for the last few weeks. You know, they just keep having storms one after the other. It just scares all the fish away. But, you know, not so bad. They still have good commerce with the other stations and with the
It's not
process
because
of
boats
the
being
island.
tipped over.
You see a halfling sitting alone in a corner. The moment you enter, he doesn't notice you entering. But seems to remain a bit curious, looking in your general direction, but also trying to avoid your gaze. Takes maybe 1 or 2 moments, and then eventually the innkeeper does welcome you. Human, but growing old. Starting to have a lot of white hairs and not a lot on top of the head. Just...
Father.
Son! You customers. Never seen you around.
Am I supposed to say we're new? I don't talk usually. Anyways, yeah, you could say that. Actually, I was coming in here to ask you a question. Do you know of anybody coming in looking for people Wait, what does he look like, guys? Guys, I'm panicking. I'm sweating, guys.
I believe it looks like the halfling in the corner, right?
Colin is a gnome.
Colin's a gnome. Oh, okay. My bad. Never mind.
Like that.
He's
but
kind of like a little
bumpier.
gnomish person. Has a weird like crossbow thing.
And you know this person?
Yes.
You sure? You don't seem
Kinda got split
sure
up.
if you know this person because
No,
your
I do
description
know
is a
this
bit
person.
vague.
Well, we haven't been together for long. We kind of got split up. So we're just trying to see if he came in here looking for us, or if he's here, or you guys have him held captive or something.
He has like a magic boom stick thing. I don't know, as a weapon.
I thought it looked like a crossbow.
Well, for
It looks like a gun,
It's
but
a
I can't
crossbow
say.
without the bow.
That's
Looks
what
like a gun.
That's why I said.
How would you describe a gun if you
Come up
don't
with
have
the
a gun?
classic boomstick.
It
Well,
looks like a musket.
the,
but a big one.
The reason why everyone called them arcane crossbow is because they do have the stock of a hand crossbow or a long crossbow. This is why people are calling it like this. But on its own,
I'll
yes,
say-
no, it doesn't look like much of a crossbow.
I'll say he has an arcane crossbow as well.
They should know what that is, right? Because it's
You don't know. Colin was
Okay.
interested in coming here because he's heard that his subclass. I was looking for another name, but
His subclass, yeah.
comes from this part of the world. But
Fighting style.
and it's based around his crossbow, right? So
Yeah.
if it would make sense that his crossbow might be from here.
he's not sure. That's why he came with you. He wanted to know if
Fair
it
enough.
was. I mean, there's always those with the train. You always need someone to make sure that the conductor doesn't get killed. But I haven't seen anyone that I don't know.
Okay. All right. Other than that, do you guys have like a library around here?
By the way, have any of us tried calling him on our orbs?
Well, once when you landed to know if he was okay, but not since.
I'm gonna do that real quick.
Maybe not, but okay.
I didn't hear.
Anyway, audience is gonna walk away from the bartender to a quiet corner where people can't see the orb,
Okay.
and he's gonna tap on it.
All right.
Big scary dude in a cloak wandering off into the corner, murmuring to himself.
I mean,
Well-
hold on.
Well, actually, there is something that would probably feel odd, but it's not audience. Tobiyashi, you ask if there is a library nearby. Is that it?
Yep.
The moment you
Just coming out and saying it. All right.
the moment you say
I-
this, there seemed to be an uneasiness that falls into the entire place. Everyone just starts staring at you. No one is paying attention to the huge dragonborn dressed in a cloak that just went away. It even more feels like he went away because he expected that you were just about to say this, and he doesn't want to get involved. So, immediately, you feel the tension in the innkeeper. Why exactly do you want to consult with a house of knowledge?
We've got
Um,
things we need to know.
some things to study.
Is it
Raimi
weird?
quickly raises his hand.
Do people not like learning here?
Yes, the one in the back of the class.
Well, you draw the attention of the innkeeper if you raise your hand, of course.
Yeah, that's what he does. Right? He raises his hand and points to himself.
He doesn't talk much.
Uh,
I hope maybe somebody in the party could understand what he's going for here.
We're trying to figure out where he's from. First guess.
Oh, that's all right. There can be an answer for that. We're gonna go with audience. What he's doing. Audience, you turn around and you feel like you turned around right at the best moment you could possibly do this, as the tension suddenly rises, and you leave the party just in time to not be caught up in this tense moment. But you live your own little tense moment because you activate the orb, you try and signal the proper glyph for call, and there's no answer.
Well, that's not great. Can I leave a message?
You've never tried, but you know your audience. So,
Con, we've made it to the town. I don't see you here, and you don't seem to be responding. Please, when you get this message, please respond so we know you're all right. Otherwise, we're going to continue looking for you. I'm going to go. It seems like my party is engaged. Probably Toby fucked up right now, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go talk. I'm going to go see if I can find Sif and see if maybe we can get a better look at it and see if we can find you. All right. Love you. Bye.
Sorry, this mailbox is full.
And then audience will, since he feels like it's already tense with this party and doesn't want to get caught up into it, draw more attention. Since he's already a person who draws attention, he's going to go try and find Sif and see if maybe they can
just to watch outside.
So the innkeeper looks at you and says, "Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm not exactly sure this is the best place to figure out where they're from.
They just kind of
But you know,
pushes
there
Toby out of
is."
the way.
He keeps on going and says, "You know, there is a rumor on Haisal. There might be another one like him. Maybe you'd like to go there and ask."
Well, thank you for the information. That would be interesting to go look at. Well, that's pretty much all for me, and I'm just gonna kind of like fade out into the back of the room.
There's now a taloned hand size indent in the forehead of Raimi. And
All right. So
I'm going to say that maybe to help ease this, Raimi's just going to pull out a book, and he's going to say in a very gruff voice, "The boy can't write what he ain't seen." Please? He says in a child's voice.
okay, very gruff child voice.
Well, no, it's a please.
Okay. Oh, the please.
It was a very rough transition.
Okay, yeah.
Between these two voices.
It's just the please that was childish. Okay. You notice a sense of confusion in everyone listening, and there's still a bit of, let's just say, Tobiyashi managed to draw attention to your group with this.
I called it before we started playing.
I don't know what the library's all about. But now at least we know not to mention it.
I thought that was obvious.
Why?
That's
Why
I'm
would we
like,
not mention
damn
a
it.
library?
That's because Civ explained it to you on the boat a few
Oh.
days ago, but, you know.
Oh. Sorry, I might have a concussion from the fall.
If I
That's
remember
why Brady
correctly,
was
he
trying
said
to
it was
save the conversation.
possible that it would
Yeah,
be.
he said it was probable, guys.
Yep,
You didn't-
but we literally just came out and said it. There was no even questioning. It was just
I was having a personal conversation with the barkeep, me and him, and then everyone wanted to listen in. So you know,
you do what you want to do, Toby.
So as you all regroup, you get the feeling that you're all you've suddenly become the weird strangers, and then become the center of attention of all of the conversation inside of there. This strange group of people looking for a house of knowledge. And as a matter of fact, when you look back, as you're all going toward Audience, who is trying to go toward Civ, I like to say you notice, but probably you don't notice, the halfling that was sitting in a corner. He's just not there anymore.
like few people are strange from the doors.
Incidentally, do we get any further response from the bartender, or are they just continuing to stare perplexedly?
Are they just
All
like
right,
looking at us in silence?
Okay, well, yeah, you're expecting an answer for more knowledge to. Well, the innkeeper just looks at you and, well, you just gotta walk where there are a lot of people. You'll get a lot of information. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that once you decide to do something with your life, you'll get a whole lot of information about everything you need.
It'd be easier to look it up.
Do you have
if
an
there was just
internet?
One place you could
Look,
go.
I gave you guys what I could, but you're not using it, so
You
I can't do anything else.
raised your hand. What else? What?
And he pointed at himself. But I don't know.
Well, for
As he
you,
said, I'll remind you, the boy can't write what he ain't seen.
Yeah, and then the guy responded, being like, "Why do you need a library? Go talk to people." So
The boy can't
well, I kinda
write
walked away.
what he
I already
ain't
walked-
seen.
I already walked away.
What do you want to see the books so you can write them down?
well, yeah, that's why I said it'd be easier if there was just a place. But obviously, this guy doesn't.
well, if you keep insisting just a little bit more,
Yes.
you'll notice that
Yes.
although he is very uncomfortable about this, he will eventually say,
Gosh.
well, if you really need to visit, House of Knowledge, I guess. Well, at the station, there's always a good collection of book. It's where everyone gathers around and prepare to leave and come back. If not, usually the houses of knowledge, they're in the process. So probably there.
Wait till the process is a place.
Audience, when as you're trying to talk to Sam, and you
I
arrive.
didn't say that out loud.
What?
I didn't say that out loud.
You didn't say that out
That was,
loud?
that was over table. It was over table.
Well,
I walked away already.
okay. Well, audience, anyway, as you walk towards Civ, you do see him in a bit of a... Alright. Alright, this is going to be something different.
I'll come out. I'll go up to him. I'll be like, Civ, have you heard anything from Khan since we last contacted him?
No.
He doesn't appear to be answering his orb, and I don't see him here. We should go see if we can perhaps find any traces of him.
He could have been taken by a crab. Those two over there said that there has been a lot of storms lately. Usually when there are storms, they send crabs out to find people who might have washed to the shore.
If he was taken by a crab, would he still be in the area, or will we have to...
Depends. Usually the crabs go back to the train station at the end of the day. So there is always that possibility. But
Okay.
it would probably be easier to find it on the beach.
Okay.
If he was found by a crab and couldn't get away, he would have been placed into a stasis prison. Probably the best way to describe it. Until
How difficult would it be to rescue him from this crab with the party we have and you?
Well, if you want to put all of your eggs in the same basket, we can all leave in the same direction and hope this is the right one. With everyone together, we could easily confirm if a crab we find is one that has found him. The cage is usually on their back. But if you want to make sure, we should probably have one going north and one going south. I'd suggest that your entire party move to one side.
I would agree.
Judging from
And
what
then you
I've
could hit.
seen while you were fighting, I think you'd be able to take on a crab.
Keep in mind that our resources are somewhat low, or at least mine are, because we haven't had time to rest from a fight.
Yeah.
How would that factor in?
Right. Huh.
Like, I am pretty much out of spell slots and half health.
Well, don't you have a small tree companion that can help you heal a little bit?
The healing's not an issue. The health I can get back to full quite easily. It'd be more just the resources of like spell slots that I'd be down.
Well, the key with a crab is to take it on very quickly. What you can expect is usually just like the name implies, it's a crab. It's large, it has 2 pincers. Its most potent weapon is its stun lance. It's not made to kill, but it'll definitely leave a bad memory.
Is there a way to rescue prisoners from its back without fight? Like, could we break the cage on its back without having to finish it off or combat it?
If you're very nimble, yes, there might be a way to do this. The moment you'll engage it, it'll most likely open the cage because it will try to grab you and drop you in it.
Okay.
So the cage would be open, you'd be able to go see inside. Tobiyashi might be the easiest one to climb it and see what's on the back. Although Remy might not be a bad choice either, but Tobiashi seems to be the more acrobatic one.
Okay. Can it shut its cage at will? Or is there, like, how long does it's going to open and close its cage at will? Or does it, how long does it usually take to open and close its cage?
The cage will open fairly quickly. The moment that you refuse to produce a reason for your being there, it will immediately engage you. It will use its stun lance prominently. If you start attacking it, damaging it, that's where it can be the hardest to deal with. If it hasn't had to fight today, there will be guardian orbs with him. And they are the most annoying to deal with.
That's it.
They'd be
We can
attacking
assume
you.
that Kwan probably didn't go quietly, though. So if it's the same crab that Kwan was taking, it might already be either slightly damaged or Kwan might have already done something to it.
Then the best
Just
way you'll
possible.
know if he's there is by engaging the crab itself, damaging it. It will unleash any guardian orb it has. If there is one missing, you'll know for sure that it had to fight today.
All right. I'll get my party to get on that. We should try and get Kwan back as quickly as possible, since that could definitely hamper our mission if we have an immediate capture of one of our members.
How are you pronouncing his name?
Kwan.
Okay.
Calm. Kaln.
Yeah. It's like
That was
that's
close.
closer. I was
close.
hearing
Con.
Quan, and I'm like, that's
Con! It's
Well-
Quan Nail Dingle.
Audience is speaking in a whisper. His voice changes when he speaks quietly. He's not used to it.
Audience is actually the best actor in the party. He can,
Well,
whenever he takes on a new guise, he just becomes a whole different person.
he was supposed to be a bard before he decided to be a paladin. So
That's a fact I did not know.
well, there were supposed to be a lot of bard in the group, so he decided to be a paladin, and then none of people playing the bard decided to stay, so now he's a paladin.
Wait, how many bards were there gonna be?
With audience 3.
It was supposed to be me and my troop.
That would have been pretty cool.
dude. Why didn't you stay? Everybody knows the whole bard party is the way to go.
Bard party, let's go.
So
Hey, why do all the players with bards have like a stack of backup character sheets?
It's okay. In Audience's backstory, he did some training as a bard back in his village. He attempted and then realized that he had a lot more talent for hitting things than for singing.
yeah, it's when the singing started that he realized that, oh, okay, no.
He was really good at hitting the drum.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking you just at the end you just smashed the guitar and you found out you just like that better.
Yeah, he really likes.
One day I smashed a guitar and a divine smite came out, and well,
That's how it all ended.
that's how it all ended. No.
Divine
was I gonna-
smite
oh.
loot. Yeah.
But then I'll say, all right. So Civ, you're gonna go north.
We can go north, and you can go south if you want. There's
Or-
no guarantee.
Which way did we come from? I say the more likely way would be the way we came from, but
you came?
We came from
you came
south,
from the
right?
south. Yeah.
all right. So I guess we'll go south. You can go north.
All right.
We'll keep in contact through the orb. I'll get the party together and we'll
Keep in
Go do
mind.
that.
Keep in mind the night falls a little bit quicker here because of the fog. The
Mhm.
sun
Well, if-
doesn't penetrate as much.
If we don't find anything, we should try and get to the train station at night too. See if we could maybe pick them up there. So,
All right. See you.
so that's what the crab might bring them.
See you back here in 4 hours then.
Yeah. All right. I'll kind of beckon to the party to come over.
As they're all watching this guy being very tense about talking of a house of knowledge and Remy showing a book and him feeling a little bit stressed about that book and trying to tell you that you don't need a house of knowledge to learn stuff, you know. As soon as you pick something to do with your life, you know, people will show you everything you need. Written, spoken.
Because I forgot to write it in my notes, the reason people are cagey about the libraries is because they're loosely connected to the wizards, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There was a very bad episode with literally witch hunting for wizards.
Let's go.
What if we tell them that
It's almost
we're
like
here?
there's a reason why Ramey's not using any spells to lubricate the conversation.
Wizards were nearly
Pull out your
hunted.
stomach.
Wizards were nearly hunted to extinction. Now there are still sorcerers that appear from time to time. This is what Civ said. But the arcane is a bad subject in general. Divine
All right.
magic, on the other hand, is very well liked. So Jorg and audience have a good standing
count
with
as-
people.
Time to pull up the 2 spells I have. Well, 3 spells I have. All right. I'm gonna look for audience wherever he's at.
I mean, audience
I
is
left the
beckoning
conversation.
you over.
All right. Yeah, I walk over to audience. As I get to him, I'm like, oh, tough crowd out there. Gosh.
Audience will give you a look. All right. Is the rest of the party? Is the rest of the party there?
Well, I mean, do you guys follow me over there?
No. But if you beckon, I will.
Yeah, I was like, do you follow by beckon?
I will follow your beckon.
Feels like I just heard someone say, "I will follow you, bacon."
All right. Is everyone here?
I'll tell the innkeeper dude. Thanks. We'll check out the train station.
He turns around.
Probably
slowly.
won't need anything that we can't find there anyway.
Yeah.
Ramey leaves
And
a
then I'll
silver
leave.
piece and says in a child's voice, "I'm sorry."
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, little boy. It's
The child.
don't worry too much about it. You'll figure out what to do with your life. There's this awkward moment.
But it's just like, but I just like want to imagine just like the voice of his captain just like echoing in his head. Just roll with it.
All right. So, you all leave the inn, and audience has a plan. This is strange, but
Audience will tell you everything Civ told him about the crabs, and that Khan is missing,
Colin.
and that we're gonna head south and see if we can along the
KLN.
beach and see if we can find a crab that might have taken him, and if not, we're gonna meet back here in 4 hours and see if he's been taken to the train station.
Crab.
Yeah. I'll also
Alright.
say that we can maybe get Remy or Toby on top of the crab, while the rest of us distracted, and maybe free Khan if he's in the cage.
I've still got a pretty good a number of spells left, so
I'm quite low, but I can heal myself a bit. I still got some healing. We should also summon our tree friend before we leave, because he can help us out.
Yeah. Do you think he'll get judged?
Why don't we leave town
Yeah.
and then take a short rest and summon
Summon him.
Ornak?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe don't summon a tree in the middle of a town that's scared of magic.
No, I was thinking we would leave.
Right in town square.
You can use like half your hit dices. Yeah. Short rest, right?
To recover, yes.
Yeah.
So that's like what, like 4?
Although now this is suddenly like the plot of the Lorax movie, but not the good one, the other one.
Oh. All right. So, you leave the tavern. You leave the inn. Go outside. Find the exit of the town south. The southern exit of the town. And on your way out, Fisher, something happens that you're not used to. On your way out, at one point, you're just walking with everyone else, going toward the exit, and then, well, probably Remy, from the corner of your eye, you catch this happening. Well, Tobiashi and Jor, because you all have very high passive perception. You see a small child, human, that's sort of doing this child half jog toward Fisher. And then, out of nowhere, Fisher, you feel something grab your hand and pull you down.
He has a bomb.
Pulls out a green brick.
A green brick.
I just kind of go, what is it, Ray? Oh, hi.
Hi. Where's your train?
I don't personally
Fisher
have
brought a
mine
crutch.
here, but
Time crunch. Wrap it up
there's
with the kid.
one. There's a pretty cool one over there.
I know, but my mommy said I can't go in the train unless there's someone with me. Then there's you. And you have a train emblem.
Important business. Business.
I do. If I remember correctly, I did see a friendly-looking gnomish fellow working next to the train.
A
He could
thunderclap
probably
child, I believe.
help you out.
Yeah, but
Remy,
Unfortunately,
give him a
I have to
chocolate
go
and get
look
him
for a
outta
friend.
Just tell him you're not sentient. You don't want to talk to him.
No. Remy, give him a chocolate and get him out of here.
304, not programmed to talk to children.
Give him a platinum chocolate. And let's
No,
leave.
give him a platinum chocolate.
Give him a platinum.
Just give him like a bronze or silver chocolate. Get him out of here. Gotta go.
Shut up.
Get him the platinum chocolate. We can get out of here fast.
I know. He's very nice gnome, but he's busy, and you're not.
Can I step in?
I am busy.
You're all there. You can
Unfortunately.
do whatever you want at any moment.
All right,
I'm
I
just
kick
gonna-
the kid in the
I'm
kneecap.
just gonna go and I'm gonna be like, sorry, young man, we're incredibly busy at the moment. A friend's missing and we have to go find him. Please stop disturbing us. My friend can
Damn.
give you a chocolate, but right now we need you to go. Leave.
Well, up until to the point where you said chocolate, he seemed to be very disturbed by you because now that you're leaning more toward him,
Oh no.
he sees your face and there's
Good.
this
I
moment
wanna
of
scan the
recoil when he's looking at you, but then you mentioned chocolate, and there's this. I can have chocolate.
Yes, you can have chocolate if you leave. Remy, give him a chocolate.
So Remy just turns away for a moment, without opening his coat, because he doesn't want him to see where he's getting it.
Yes, we are giving kids candy. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it.
For Dragon's reference, he's pulling out a silver truffle and just like
Okay.
and just like then once he has it, turns back around like nothing's happened, just like and then holds it out for him.
All right.
At least we're
I'll
not putting him in our train, though.
I'll take the chocolate and be like, all right, take this chocolate and go find your parents.
Well,
They're dead.
my mommy said that I can't take anything from strangers, but if he gives it to me, he's not. He points toward you, Fisher. He's not a stranger because he works on trains. So
Team?
Okay.
I'll take the chocolate and give it to him.
he takes it and runs away.
All right, let's go before more children start asking Fisher about trains.
I've never had to do anything other than just stare at him, and then they run away screaming.
Apparently, that's gonna be my job here.
Well, looks like you're a
Well,
father
he's
now.
still running away
Seems like
screaming,
it
but
was.
he's running away screaming in delight.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. As you're all okay, we're good. Let's go. You start moving away, and Remy, because you have the highest passive perception, you can hear in the background as you're all walking away this little voice saying, "There's a bird gives chocolate."
Go, go, go.
Okay, get out of here. Come on, Remy, get off my shoulders.
Go. Move.
They start jogging out of the town.
Hustle.
Oh, we're so
Like-
good at not bringing attention to ourselves, guys. I mean,
I would like to state that Raimi is innocent.
Oh, check your coin purses.
All he's
too.
doing is cleaning up messes that other people made.
All right. So, you jog your way out of town before a swarm of kids tries to approaches you. And then the moment you exit the town, there's a different mood that just comes back. The forest is in front of you, mostly covered in mist. You can hear the wave of the sea nearby, and of course you are standing 5 feet away from a Mill E unit that just looks at you leaving town.
Don't worry. Just keep going.
his name's Millie.
It's a Mill E. The way that it's written, it's capital M-I-L, capital E dash, and there's a series of 4 numbers.
All right. Does it try and stop us as we leave, or we get?
No, he lets you leave. You get the feeling that they watch people coming in, not necessarily coming out.
Good to know. All right. I guess we go and find a place to plant Ornak and take like a 20-minute, 30-minute rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You walk
Yep.
for a few moments, make sure that the mist itself is more or less covering you, get closer to the ocean. When you're mostly confident that no one's looking at you, do you want to make a perception roll to see if there's someone looking at you?
Remy
I will.
can make a
I will. I'll take a look.
Yeah, Remy, we good?
Roll to see if anyone's looking at us.
Randy, can you check for us, please?
Sure got a 14. It was just a quick glance. Jorg's
See,
not
it serves
worried.
asking Remy serves two purposes. One, we know he's going to be the best at it, and two, it lets us know where he is.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I got a 21.
If he's there to ask, then he's there.
All right. So, what did you roll, Remy?
Raimi has a 26.
Okay. So you take a moment, you look around, and yeah, all right. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. So unless whatever might be following you is incredibly discreet, you're confident that you're away from prying eyes.
He hears a little fart off in the distance, but no, that was just the wind.
No, that was you burping. Remember, there's still that curse working that every time you burp.
I
it
haven't
farts.
forgotten, but
I got a bad case of the curse burps. Ugh.
All right. So you are away. You take a moment. You all sit down, and that was an interesting experience. And then you plant Orunak. The tree that comes out is not the vibrant Orunak, green and brown, green leaves, brown trunk Orunak that you know. You start seeing him grow, and then immediately it feels like the tree is, I don't know, half dead. Somewhere in
Onak.
the end of winter, in the end of autumn, you see his branch coming out, and then the moment that he is formed enough to talk, you go, oh, ah! Where did you plant me? Oh, that's taste rank. Oh. You know, when you see the backside of an earth elemental, don't shove my acorn in the hole. Ah. Ah. Where are we?
Amy looks
done?
down.
Where are we? This is a weird place.
The second level of hell.
Well, that explains something.
Well, we're in a place where they don't like magic. There's a crazy evil wizard guy. This mist around us is sentient, well, living. Oh wait, does he get judged as soon as he gets planted?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
And we're all being judged for past sins and war crimes we committed.
Oh yeah, that probably went really well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just pointedly stares at Tobiyashi for a few seconds and then turns to the rest of the group.
I did nothing wrong.
Anyway, one of our friends might have been captured by a large crab, so we're gonna go see if we can get him back.
So when you say crab, do you really mean crab or do you mean something else?
I mean, I think it's somewhat like a crab. We haven't actually seen one of them, but
Maybe it's an
it's-
acronym.
It
it
sounds
sounds
like
somewhat like a crab.
Yeah, I thought it was
me,
an
but
acronym.
if I was based off a crab instead of a person.
Right.
Yeah, first when I heard it, I thought it was gonna be like a corpse eating service thing, and I was scared that he was dead. But it sounds like it's like a
Corpse eating service.
Sounds like a jail kind of thing.
yeah.
Corpse retrieval apparatus prototype.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're about to head down. We're about to head down the beach, and check in. And we're gonna be checking in with. Or Siv's gonna contact us if he finds a crab as well that might have taken him. So we're gonna be in contact.
All right,
So-
so we're gonna be hunting for crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're the one who knows this place. I've never been here. Why do I look like I'm at the beginning of winter?
It's a good look.
Yeah,
Really?
you look
I
like
feel-
Raimi?
I feel, yeah, no, exactly. I feel like there's. I mean, I've never had so few leaves when they appear.
You pull off the bald look well. It's all right.
Okay.
you pull out the withered tree look.
Maybe you'll fit in better like that
So
Camouflage.
on these islands.
well, there's always the. There is not a lot of leaves on his head, and he ties the handkerchief of murderous intention around the acorn. As he always does. So now you got a half-dead tree walking around with a handkerchief tied to one branch that always wants to kill you.
All right, let's head up the beach, guys.
Let's
Did everyone,
go.
short, did everyone short rest? Click the short rest. We good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yup.
Sweet. I get like nothing. I get like nothing back on short
You get
rest.
channel
but
divinity back,
I do.
meaning you get harness divine power.
Drop
Okay.
all my key
That
points
is
back.
true. Oh, I should have technically used that before. I should have gained a spell slot and then short rested and gained it back, but I didn't. So well, unoptimal. All right,
Misplays.
misplayed.
You're throwing right now.
The short rest is literally happening right now. It's not a
The
misplay.
bid
God, I
max,
don't even-
the min maxers in chat
do
are
it.
killing. No, I'm kidding.
We haven't moved anywhere yet.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it. Fine, I did it. Okay, just that. I have it back. All right. Cool. All right. I guess we'll start walking down the beach, keeping our
Yep.
eyes open
All right.
for crabs. And I'll every like 10 minutes, 10
And
minutes.
zombies.
Every like 20 minutes, I'll check in with Civ to see if he's found anything.
Okay. So. you
Or
s-
every 20 minutes.
I guess for Raimi's part, he will be looking around, but also occasionally, even though there is a mist, at least pull out the spyglass just to get a little bit extra distance-wise.
Okay.
Everybody knows scopes don't work on fog maps. What are you doing?
Well, there is one thing that feels a bit odd while you're walking. You do see some sort of light in the ocean very far away. It does feel like there might be a lighthouse, but it's very, very far away. It's really just a flicker of light that you see from time to time. Just a swoop. Swoop. It doesn't seem to be getting any closer or any further. It's
Can I ask Civ about the light in one of the 20-minute check-ins? See if he knows what it is.
yeah, sure.
What is this flashing light? Do you know?
It's one of the 12 islands around the just inside of the fog perimeter.
Okay. Appreciate it.
They were there to serve as a beacon. Is when you're reaching the fog. It is unadvisable for someone to try and leave by crossing the fog without asking the judge first. So a lighthouse were made on each of the 12 islands to make sure that both do not accidentally cross the boundary.
Okay.
So, guided by this small flickering light in the distance, you walk on the beach. First 20 minutes, nothing to say except ask Civ the question.
wonder if there's any sex worker construct.
The-
Oh, go on.
After, after an hour, you try and contact Siv, and he doesn't answer immediately. But it just takes a few more minutes, and he does return the call. Just stating, well, he didn't go north. The crab had an empty cage, unless it was emptied earlier.
Damn, we're ready? Jeez.
I think you're muted. I see your lips moving, but no sound.
All right, we'll keep heading south. Hopefully he's in the crab here. We'll keep contacting you if we find one. I would say start either heading back. I mean, I don't know if you could reach us at this point in time, but we did take a 30-minute rest if you left immediately. But yeah, or we'll just meet you back at town. Either way. We're probably, I don't know, how far are we down now? Like a half hour down the beach, an hour down the beach? How long has it been?
40 minutes?
So it's 1 hour on top. So when you said that you, every 20 minutes that you called Civ, was that 20 minutes including your break or?
No,
Okay.
not during the break.
So you are 1 hour down the beach. For Civ, it's 1 hour and a half. And he did
Okay.
say meet you all back in town in 4 hours. So
Okay, so we're an hour. I'll say we're an hour and a half down the beach. If you think you can catch up with us, if not, we'll keep going and meet you back at town.
I can try to make my way back to you. You might meet up as you're coming back, though.
All right,
Remember,
we'll keep looking.
2 hours, meaning that in half an hour, 45 minutes, you should start heading back.
All right, we'll keep heading down. Hopefully we can. Hopefully the crab's somewhat close. I mean, yeah. Hopefully we can find him. All right, we'll keep heading. We'll keep heading out.
All right. You keep moving forward, and first 20 minutes, nothing there. But maybe a few minutes after that point, you start noticing large and rather deep marks on the beach, on the sandy beach of this island. And judging from the depth of it, it's a pretty large thing that's moving. And you'd say somewhere in the reach of huge sized creature.
All right.
It's very narrow.
Would it be pretty easy to track these like grooves? Would you say it's not really trying to like?
Depending on how bad are the waves of the ocean right now, could be very easy, could be
All right.
hard.
Once we see the tracks, I'll be like, we don't have much time. Let's pick up our pace. I'd much rather fight a crab out here on the beach and see if we can rescue him than have to figure out a plan to rescue him back at the train station.
Yeah, I agree.
We dash.
We'll start jogging, doing a quick jog.
The slow.
I guess the important thing is
Baywatch.
because they're drags, like, are they dragging? Do they appear to be dragging in one direction or the other direction?
Actually, that's a bit hard It's a bit hard to tell because it's not actually dragging. They seem to be the way that these tracks are made. It feels like it's walking on very large stilts. It's really just a hole that is maybe 2 foot in diameter and a good 4 feet deep. And there's a whole lot of them going in you're not sure which direction. But
I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like, do they appear to be like coming down perpendicularly, or do they actually appear to be like going into these holes at an angle?
as I was saying, but
Mhm.
a tracking skill might help you determine which side they're moving. So, well, I guess you'd have choices. Investigation might work. Otherwise, tracking, I believe, I keep mixing up. It's
Survival?
Survival?
Yeah, survival.
I'll roll a survival. I have +4.
I have +3, so go ahead.
Randy is going to investigate by pulling out his protractor.
Oof. I only got a 10.
I'll help Georg in investigating.
Ooh.
Well, we already have 2 people rolling, so
Okay.
Oh, we actually pulled out a protractor?
Is which in that one? Okay. That's going to be an 18.
okay. So, for you, Jorg, you're looking at this and, it's not a natural creature. It's weird. It just looks like someone poked hole in the beach. Maybe a giant just was trying to pogo stick its way down the beach. Not that you know what a pogo stick is, but anyway.
You see, not what? No, I just want there to just be like, instead of like a biker gang, it's just like a pogo stick gang, where they're just like all traveling in a gang together on their pogo sticks.
So,
On the beach.
oh yes, a world governed by gnomes. So, you take a moment and you look at it very carefully, and it takes a minute or two, but eventually you do deduce that it's moving away from the town. There seems to be slight, as if it, not every single step that it was taking, it was moving its leg high enough to not just make a small indentation. But in general, it's pretty subtle. I mean, you can understand why Jorg didn't see anything.
In which case, Randy puts his protractor away, makes a whistle sound, and then beckons in the appropriate direction.
Alright. So, you try and move to try and catch it. It does take another 15 minutes until eventually you start hearing from a distance just this
All right.
Judging from the sound, it's a little bit big. It's not necessarily moving very fast.
Alright, guys. Civ said speed was the key to defeating these, so I say we don't even try and engage it in conversation. Just immediately surprise attack it.
Well, didn't you say also that we could do it without getting into battle?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the rest of us should just attack it. I think the rest of us should attack it, and then you try and jump on its back and see if you can see into the cage.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
And if he's not in there, we just dip.
Oh.
I
Are we
don't.
gonna
I think
be
at that
fast
point
enough
we
to
should
do
try.
that?
I don't know. Well, here's the thing: is I don't know if it has a way to report. If we dip with a prisoner, we're not gonna be able to go back to town because it might report our faces.
Yeah, but if he's not in there.
Yeah, but I'm saying it still might report us. At that point, I think we could see how the fight was going. It might just be better at that point to finish it off if we felt like it was already weak.
Mhm.
We can judge how hard it is to take down. I think it's probably going to be better to leave no witnesses on this one, but since we
Okay.
just arrived here, I don't want it reporting that aren't the members of our party to, if it can report.
Yep. Makes sense.
I put my mask on.
Okay.
Getting ready.
All right. I am going to ready an attack action as I run towards the crab.
All right. As you all move
We're not
toward the crab, you have this moment of, all right, let's do this. And yeah, haha, that's slightly bigger than you expected. You can easily understand why it's called a crab, as the mist slowly allows you to see that creature. It is, like Remy estimated, huge size, roughly 15 feet by 13 feet large. It has as many legs as a crab. It has 2 huge pincers. It does seems to have a couple of weird spike antennas on its back, which sort of deviate a little bit from the image of a crab. But other than that, it very much feels like a crab. It has a weird sickly brassy color, sort of brass mixed with a very dull, muddy, greenish color. The legs are moving in a very mechanical way, just moving up, forward, moving up, forward. And the moment you arrive within 100 feet of it, it stops and starts turning around, and
I'm going to sneak, or walking up to it. Well, I want them to attack him first, right? That's what we're trying to do.
No, I'd say I think we're just attacking it and you're trying to jump on it as we attack it.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
And Tobiyashi, because you have your mask, and Fisher, because you are currently using Terranad to understand the construct language, you just have enough time to hear it say, unexpected creature on the beach. Present scavenging permit. But you're the only one who can, Fisher, understand it. Tobiyashi, read it on your display. To everyone else, it just sounds like a jumble of noise, metal scratching on one another, moving as like very rusty gears, grinding on themselves. And then the audience tries to jump on it, and you'd have initiative, but we're going to go on our break. Do this as we come back.
Did the rest of you guys prepare attack actions or no?
Yeah, I'm preparing to cast conjure animals.
That's not really how initiative works.
Well,
I don't know if you
wanted
get a
to-
surprise round.
Well, yeah, but then you
Well,
don't need to
Cena's-
prepare an attack to do that. You just
Well, question, Drake, and
it's-
how tall
would be
is it?
surprised.
Like,
I don't
how
think it's going to be
high?
surprised, though, because it asked us to present a
Permit.
permit.
I presented a permit. It was my sword hitting it.
I don't think
Yeah, because everyone
Present all
knows
pass.
this is the universal permit for everything. So how high is it from the ground? For you, Tobiyashi, because you're trying to jump on it, climb it, you'd be forced to try and jump on one of its legs, or maybe one of the huge pincers if it strikes the ground. And it's a good 10, maybe 12 feet off the ground that the body is.
Remember, step of the wind can triple your jump distance.
Well, yeah, I could jump, and then I could also use my silk to try to get up there too. So I'm just thinking of ways I could
You
do
have
it.
options. So, I'm gonna let you think about it, and unfortunately my second screen is not working right now, so I can't see if Valen V wants ducks.
Oh,
No ducks. I think she's asleep.
Oh. Okay, so... Well, if she's asleep, she's gonna miss the ducks. Too bad. Alright, so... We're gonna be back in 15 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back. I guess we should go to the battle map. It'd be easier.
Battle map.
Hey, well,
Battle
yeah,
man.
you're engaging something. All right, I sent you through.
I'm getting married. No, sorry.
Well, unfortunately, I realized at the last moment. Oh, it's cool, beach, yeah. But then I sort of realized at the last moment that I made my beach nearly 100 feet wide. So sorry, it's a bit. It's. There's a lot. There's more sand than I wanted. But you know, we were 5 minutes before the stream started. Oh no, I don't have any. I don't have time to do this again. So it's a huge beach with a whole lot of sand. And
George just remembered he, instead of fighting, he could have just turned into a bird and flown over and seen if the cage was empty.
Well, you know.
see, the duck likes it. All right, we're gonna stop the duck. Audience, are you with us?
Audience.
Audience.
Alright, I think we need that all.
Thought I heard him, but I guess not.
Honey, I shrunk our player.
Oh, yeah. All right, so for the rest of
Audience
you,
just like jumping into combat, just like, and then like 10 seconds I was like, actually no, you guys got this.
He just stands there.
yeah, it's like in Ghostbusters when they see the door leading upstairs, and you have the first one. Right, come on, let's go. And then he sees the lightning, and come on, you go first, go. All right, so well, audience is hopefully coming back. Let's decide where you are. I sent you a version of the battle map through our Discord. So the monster is on the TSR square. And
Chunky monster.
no, TSR is the original creator of Dungeons and Dragons. And since audience wanted to initiate conversation with his sword, I placed him first. And where would you all like to be? Right now you are on audience is on H9. So from there, where would you like to be?
Mine looks good to me.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'd be at 6H. Diagonal from Remy. Just on the other side of Remy, basically.
Okay, so same level as audience.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So he killed us all. We're all dead.
Yep.
The only one alive.
It was a single shot group attack and everyone's dead.
Beam cannon.
I had never seen a creature before that just had at will meteor swarm.
Just turn around and look at all of you, and it talked, but you didn't answer, so it's just a meteor swarm breath weapon.
Meteor swarm breath.
Alright, so we're just placing where everyone is. So Tobia, she is at H6. Audience, since you wanted to initiate conversation with your sword, I had placed you at H9. Remy, where would you like to be?
Honestly, like Raimi is probably fine where he is right now.
Okay.
Emphasis on probably.
Fisher?
I think that, yeah, that's good.
All right. So, the beach doesn't drop off into the ocean. It's a slow slope, so you could probably easily go as far as 13 or 14 on any letters before it starts getting too deep, just in case. All right, well, initiative.
Alright.
Natural 20, baby. Wasted it on the net. On the initiative roll. So 23.
5. Jorg was so not ready for this fight. He was just like, just realized he could turn into a bird, and now we're getting into
Just realizing you can
10.
turn into a bird. I'm not supposed to go first, guys.
I think you are supposed to go.
I mean, that's
You guys are
fine.
supposed
You
to
can jump
attack it
up on,
first.
you can jump up on his back and check for us.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Then we can just spend our turns running away while you're still on its back.
Get up on the Krabby's back.
This is all a ploy to just ditch Toby.
Get Toby captured immediately. Get him tortured again.
Oh my god.
Yay! All right, Remy, your initiative was,
15.
and audience.
16.
Oh. Oh, I see. No, I'm kidding. All right. Well, it really does look like Tobiyashi is the first to go.
All right, so if I were to go to Q6, right? If I were to go to Q6, that's 45 feet. How close is it? Like, how close is one of its legs to me?
Judging from this representation, I'd say about 10 feet.
Okay. Then I am going to do my due diligence and cast Step of the Wind as a magic spell. And
The wind picks
You can
up.
keep going.
You see a little
Wind.
bit of the mist mixing in with this swirling around.
so when I
you.
get up to it, like on its leg, like right next to his leg, what is there, like any nodules I could climb? Does he have like warts or something? He has like a
It's pretty smooth, but you can probably easily jump high enough to reach a place where you'd have connection to the rest of the body. So
Yeah.
Remind me, what's your strength score?
my strength. It is 13.
Okay, so that would put you
And then Step of the Wind.
okay, so then you would be able to jump up to 12 feet because of your Step of the Wind.
Okay.
So if there's something to jump on within 12 feet, then
All right. So I'm going to run straight up his leg diagonally, and no, I'm just playing. I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna jump up and grab onto his leg with my silk, kind of like wrap it around his leg if I can,
okay.
and then I don't know. Okay, so if I jump up on his leg, am I just like stationary? I don't have to like grab onto him or anything.
Well, he's not moving very fast, so it wouldn't be very difficult. What I'm wondering is, how much movement do you have left now? You just
Well,
moved
45
45
doubled,
feet.
right? Is 45 feet the Step of the Wind double movement? Or I could dash as a
it's as
bonus
though you took
action,
the dash
right?
action. So
Okay, so 90 feet.
Okay, that's okay. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump on his leg, and if I can, if I'm stable, like just on like his leg, like I don't have to reach for him or anything like that. If I can just jump straight on it, I will run to his back, I guess, and see what's in the cage.
I'd ask you to make a dexterity acrobatic because you're
Okay.
just jumping and
16.
okay. It would have needed this. Okay. Okay, no, you can easily make your way up to the top where you'd find yourself on its back, but you can't see where the cage is. It's not open.
Okay. All right, and then I am going to, for the rest of my turn, if there's anything I could tie my silk to, I'm going to tie it to it. And then, would that be an action? Would you say that was an action?
Yes, that would be an action.
All right,
Jumping,
then,
climbing, securing yourself.
all right, that's going to be the end of my turn.
There are those weird spike antennas on its back that you can probably tie your silk on.
Yeah, I'll have the silk like come out of my back a little bit, like if it was wrapped around my body, and just like
Okay.
tie it to it.
All right, so you jump on, tie yourself to these odd spike thing, and he throws the missiles out. No.
Shoot, the missiles. I guess it flying.
All
All right,
right.
that's gonna be the end of my turn.
That's what those were.
No, don't worry, it's not.
I think that's spike machine, man. Good old spike missile trick. Got him again.
Legendary action. He fires the missiles.
Oh no!
All right, no. All right. So Tobiashi finds itself on the creature, looking at.
Yay!
Ah, damn! The door isn't opened yet. That's right. He's waiting for an answer.
I wonder if I did this and he didn't notice. Let's see if he notices.
All right. So that was Tobiashi, which means audience 16. No. Yes, audience 16.
Okay. Audience will give the creature the answer that it's been waiting for by hitting it one of its legs.
All
Can we make
right,
it that far?
you are.
Oh, I didn't actually look at the map. Sorry.
Not
10,
within 30
50,
feet.
20.
You're 45 feet away exactly.
No. I will not then. I will
Run toward him screaming.
I will move the 30 feet
Okay.
towards him. And then I will
Throw the brick.
No!
I don't
man.
have the brick.
How could you?
How did you
That
leave
was
the brick?
now is the perfect opportunity to use it.
And kill Call inside. Yes, of course.
Uh-huh. No, we put it under its foot, and then it gets and then it like gets caught in the hole.
All right. So now, audience, you are 30 feet closer. What do you do? You said.
I use my only range attack that I have, which is my breath weapon.
Oh yes.
Not happy to do it though.
Because it's so amazing and cool and awesome.
It'll do something.
Yeah.
The 3d6. One, two, three. 11. And can you beat a Dex DC 13 save?
Can it beat a not a roll like that? No.
Alright, well, it takes 11 then.
Damn.
You see a scorch mark on its shell.
I'm like, hey, for lightning breath, that was decent damage right there. Almost as much as a regular attack from audience. I'll take it.
Wait to see what your small dragon, is going to do with your breath weapon. It's going to blow your mind away. Unfortunately,
gives you
it's
light
Gonna add another d6.
Dude, what? Another d6? Only add about 5 to 6 more, and it'll be a useful ability. No.
It'd just be lightning bolt at that point.
All right.
Alright.
You have this
That's my
moment.
turn.
You're looking at the creature. It takes your bowl. All right.
That's my
Initiate
permit.
mode.
Bitch. I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
I'm used to better lyrics from you, audience. Are you tired?
He's just not the same when he's wearing a shirt.
And
Ah! That's it. It's the shirt.
I actually even have a full cloak. I'm covered.
Damn.
We're through the looking glass.
All right. So next one is Remy with 15, and the enemy with 15. But you have a better dexterity.
Oh no!
All right, so I haven't had a great track record with this, but this thing looks tough, so I'm gonna see what happens if I try to make it glow.
Gonna get blinded.
It's actually the first time
Glitter
I
bomb?
think you used this.
He used it on those rat spider thingies. in the
I've
thingy.
tried to use it on a couple different occasions, but it's like I said, it's not had a particularly good track record.
All right. So it's a what saving throw already?
It's a DC 14.
Which stat?
Hmm?
Which stat?
Oh, sorry, dexterity. You could tell me it's a natural 20 and we can move on.
I really would like to be able to pan the camera because you
Right.
know that I'm not lying. It is actually a
But
natural
we
20.
could just move on then.
I'm
Add
within
that to
60,
the-
right? I am within 60.
Where are you? Where are you? Fisher. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you're within 60.
I would like to silvery barbs to make it try again.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So barbs.
Still too high, but it's better.
Damn it.
18.
I tried, Ravi. That actually would have been really nice.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the big tank has pretty good AC.
Yeah, but it's not because it's dexterous. It's because it's got a thick shell. Alright, so you try and make it sparkle and oh god damn it doesn't work. But remember, Fisher, you have advantage on. You can give your advantage to someone after that. There is a.
Right, yes. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to Toby with whatever he's trying to do next.
Okay.
Alright, I pull out the dimensional storage that I stole from Sam while he was sleeping. I bring out the brick. Okay.
Throw it inside. You know, you grab a lightsaber and you just open up the bottom part of it and throw the brick inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Toby, you have advantage on the next attack, ability check, or save you make.
All right.
All right, so
In which case,
yes.
I'll just leave it at that for now. Like that'll be it for Ramy's turn.
Again, Remy feels disappointed. All right, so I really was hoping that you'd get it, but you know, rolling an 18.
No, you don't.
Actually, I'd very much love it if you succeeded once.
I haven't succeeded like exactly once. Out
on
of
the
like
direct
4
fighter
or
thing.
5 times I've attempted.
Once per level. Alright, so the creature itself. Alright, so now it has confirmation that you do not have permit.
We might still have a permit. We're just attacking it.
We have a
I
crab
mean,
killing
we're supposed
permit.
to show them the we get to attack you permit.
Mm-hmm. We're just scavenging something that's still alive.
All right. So Tobiyashi and Fisher. Tobiyashi, you see. Fisher, you hear. The creature just responds. Target failed to produce scavenging permit. Initiating low-level countermeasures. So.
Rocks fall and we all die. It has the rock button on.
You
80s
see
battle music?
4 orbs suddenly
Oh, Lord.
leaving the crab and starting to float around it. Oh, they have a nasty...
Would it normally have more than 4? Do I know? Did Sif tell me how many it should normally
But
have?
there was only going to
That
be
was-
2.
Because that was a sign that Quan might have killed some or be there.
I feel
Wanna try
like
that
his
again?
name is changing every time
Mm.
Audience
Qual.
says it.
All
I mean, I think I changed Oranak's name by
A-L-N.
saying it wrong enough times.
Edgar Cullen.
the same thing with Oranak.
He did mention
Onak.
that there were 4.
Fuck.
So if he engaged this crab, he did not destroy an orb. Which means it's...
Okay.
And the creature itself is going to... Low level, huh? Alright. It's gonna move forward a little bit.
I wonder if I could pilot this thing.
It's gonna move
Yeah.
15 feet toward you, audience.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's what I
Rip
wanted
you
it to
apart.
do.
And it's going to... Well, actually, who is it going to use this on? Let's go with Fisher. Do you want odd or even?
Even.
Okay. Alright, so... For
I
audience...
take no responsibility for my decision.
Audience, first you see the creature raise its 2 pincers and slam the ground where you are with it, trying to hit you.
Okay.
And it rolls a damn low roll. 13 and a 28.
Yeah, well, the 28 will hit.
Alright, so the pincers are...
Wait, don't you have your shield?
I don't.
So
Only
you
one
managed
Remember
to
to give
dodge
yourself a
away
temper
from
tequila.
from one of its pincers, but the other one unfortunately smacks you on the head with 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Big hitter.
Ow.
Fisher, you notice that
Hit audience.
2 of its eyes are looking in your direction, and where the crab mouth should be, it just opens up and you see a long... You'd call it a long crossbow bolt, but doesn't actually fire. However, it does starts to spark, emit light, and you just hear this weird sound as you see this bolt of something going your direction so fast that it's a dexterity saving throw that you have to make.
I catch it.
I think it's electric. I don't think you want to catch it.
I'll throw it back at him. Don't worry about it, guys.
I think you might be being shot.
That's-
the whole time.
And 11.
11. Fortunately, you do not succeed. And now you learn what Civ meant by it's not meant to kill you, but it's meant to leave a lasting impression. You can't move fast enough and you get hit by this impulse of energy. It does not cause damage, but as you see it arriving, you do this exact same thing as you've always done when you see something that's gonna hit you arrive. You tense up,
Take
ready
too
to
much time to get out of the way.
ready. Yeah, you're ready to absorb the hit, but it hits you completely unprepared mentally for this. The shock enters your body, and it's as if something had just ordered the equivalent of your nervous system to feel pain. You have no mental defense against it. It just bursts inside of you. Excruciating pain follows. You've never felt something so bad and so overwhelming in a single shot. Mechanically speaking, you're stunned until the beginning of your until the end of your next turn. But
Cool.
the pain is so bad. I guess if Fisher would be the kind to scream from this, that would be a forgivable moment. Second thing that happens is when the shock of this starts to leave your body, that's when you feel that there's something deeply wrong with this. Something stayed inside of you from that charge. It feels like the core that's giving you energy is pulsating as if you were tired from running. You feel nearly nauseated by this. The equivalent of your beating heart beating so fast that it feels like it's just gonna rupture and fail. You also gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, dang.
Essentially,
Crap.
you've
Right.
just had a minor stroke from this.
Go.
Well, Fisher's pregnant again.
Is this illegal? No,
Is this illegal? Let me look in the DM book real quick.
no, it's just no, not that kind of legal. Is it? Seems like kind of unnecessary force.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we're just walking on the beach.
you just sneeze
When
your
this,
fire breath by accident.
Prison was started, they didn't have oversight committees. So that was-
However, when this happened, I have to ask the question, does Fisher scream from this? Or does he take it like a beast? And screams in his head?
I think he just kind of stops. I mean, he's stunned, so he kind of has to, but...
Well, the whole thing, you having a minor stroke, feeling the exhaustion, the shock of the energy entering you, that's what stuns you. At best, you can probably try and speak falteringly. Really like as if you had just had a stroke. But
Makes the Windows reboot sound out of his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Dung. Ah! Alright. Tobiyashi,
Yeah.
with your very privileged point of view, you do see the trapdoor on its back opening up.
And I get put inside. Oh no. Okay.
Just take the other pincer and puts you inside. No, but the trapdoor is open right now.
Okay.
So on your next turn, you'll be able to peer inside.
Inside it.
Alright, so that was its turn. Which means we go down to
Go next.
Fisher.
Oh,
And then we go to
And then,
He's got the Uno skip card on him for this turn.
okay. We go to, that's 15. That's, oh, the 4 guardian balls. Guardian sphere, that they're called.
He's packing.
All right, so one of them. Oops.
They're gonna attack me. I know it. I know it.
One of them goes for this.
So with the advantage that I have, do I get to choose what I use it on? Like, can I hold on to it, or does it have to be used on the next thing that happens?
The very next one.
Okay.
And they go here. They go here.
I always forget. I should have activated after. Alright, mirror image.
It's this one here. Okay, then that means you're in range. Alright, the 4 orbs move forward. One of them goes for Tobiyashi, one of them goes for audience. 2 of them are moving toward the party. And alright.
Oh.
So that's the 2 on here. Alright. So gonna use it at higher level. Let's see. 3. So we're gonna go with 4. How many dice do I have for this? Never had to use many of those dice.
uh-oh.
Someone's dying.
Yeah, no, it's an attack that does deal D20 dice. No, it's
3 d20s.
no, don't worry about it. All right, so the first one is moving forward and attacking Fisher. Oh, well, it's still maximum damage. And the first orb simply unleashes a barrage of small magical missile. You get hit for 20 points of force damage as the 4 darts just unload themselves on you, Fisher.
Does Fisher not have any spell slots? His
Oh,
turn passed.
it was my turn, right? My turn
Mhm.
passed.
Yes,
So I have
Yeah.
my reaction back.
yes.
Yes.
Can I cast shield?
It's a magic missile, of course you can.
I will shield.
Just in time you regain your awareness to see those magic missiles just being pelted at you and
Having a heart attack as you do.
Remy,
No, that's over. I've recovered.
Remy, you also get pelted with these magical missile for
I'm not going to, because I'm casting shield. Whatever damage you think you're doing.
So are you casting shield or not?
I am casting
Okay.
shield because
Yes.
I don't like the fact that whatever level they decided to cast it at.
It's an upgraded level.
You see these darts just arriving in your direction, recognizing the spell. You, oh, I have something against it. First time you might have not been able to dodge the blast, but hey, you have magical weapon, magic missile. Sorry, well, shield.
I mean, magic is his weapon, so.
All right, now going with Tobiyashi. Tobiyashi.
Ah.
Tobiyashi, one of those orb goes straight for you, and attacks you for 24 to hit.
A hit? Yeah, it hits.
All right, which means
Man, I wish it was just been a saving throw.
and
Toby, just catch the magic missiles, right? Catch them.
Yeah, I can catch him, right?
well, actually,
With your
the orb just goes
Bonk
right
it,
for
yeah.
you. It feels like it's trying to touch you. It slams into you, and you immediately get shocked as it's casting Shocking Grasp while it's touching you. And well, it was very low, so a very low roll. So you don't get shocked for a lot. 5 points of shocking damage, but unfortunately, you also lose your reaction. Because that's
Damn.
how Shocking Grasp works.
First damage on this island, baby. Let's go.
Talk about shock and awe.
Everyone's getting shocked out here.
And it's gonna try and do the same thing with you, audience, because it can't see what kind of Dragonborn you are. And it rolls the exact same thing, 24.
That would hit. Hit me.
10 points of lightning damage as it's
For the 5.
slammed into you.
Hit me.
And you lose your reaction.
Hit me.
I don't use my reaction anyway.
Alright. And that's right. 10 point divided by 2 for you because you are a brass dragonborn. And that's it for the creatures. Which means we go to
Odak.
Almanac, yes, absolutely. With an 8. Alright. Almanac just go, ow! I thought, okay, never mind. Cast Moonbeam on the creature as it's arriving.
What the hell?
Don't
Oh,
worry,
the ball or
it's big
me?
enough. You're not gonna get hit.
Oh,
The creature
It's trying to
is
kill me.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 feet radius. You know, there's ample space. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
cast it on the other side of the creature.
No, you just cast it right on the hole that just opened. It's back.
You know, just as Tobiyashi is peering into the hole, he gets slammed by a moonbeam. No, but actually, it's gonna try and hit slightly the crab and the orb that it's attacking audience. So just as this orb manages to shock you, you see this pillar of light just right in front of you, audience. And
Giant lightsaber.
that's Onak. Which means now we go down to Jorg.
Jorg. He's going to summon, conjure aminals. And I think he wants to do flying ones, so he's going to do 2 giant eagles. It's 4 giant eagles? 2 giant eagles.
crabs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just one big. I thought about trying to do a huge creature, but there's like not really any that I can summon.
All right. So where-
And he's gonna put them in front of the 2 orbs that are coming. So one on like IJ 7-8 and one on IJ 10-11.
Okay.
And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Move forward like 10 feet.
Okay.
And then rolling initiative for the burbs. I only get the because I'm doing like pack, so I'm just doing the
Pack
one.
tactic.
Pack tactics. They don't have pack tactics.
Yep.
They get a. What did I roll? 15 plus 3. Oh, 8 plus 3. 11.
So 11 for you.
Yeah, and I'll make their health. Where did I put my notebook?
Well, that's okay.
Like
You're gonna
this.
have time to figure this out as we while we come
Yeah.
back to you.
It's gonna be a ways.
All right.
And then Jorg will put the bear totem down around the 4 people back here, just like H9. Wait, it has.
Bear.
A bear.
A bear.
All right, and I think that means it covers everyone.
It might be, because I was just looking. I might have to put it forward more, but I think it could cover everyone. I just assumed it couldn't. But it
Isn't it a
has
60 foot
60
radius?
feet. Yeah. So yeah, I'll put it on like K9, so it just easily reaches everybody.
Okay.
I summon a bear in defense position.
And everyone gets the 13 temporary hit points.
All right.
Get 100 HP for every character you control on the field. But you said 13?
That is my whole turn.
You can think of your totem as like a 16 by 16 square, if it helps at all.
Ah, that does actually help. Instead of doing a circle, just do 16.
It's easier to count that way, I think.
Okay, that could help if I could like visualize a 16 by 16 square, but I can't just 8 in both directions, though. That is also helpful. Anyways, my turn is up. I'm getting their health.
So I'm not gonna leave that square there, but if you just wanna imagine it properly, I just put a square on the battle map. That's what your totem would cover with a 16 by 16 square.
So the map has to be pretty huge for it to just not cover everybody.
Yeah, that would be very hard to actually do. I'm gonna give the enemies some health too. Just kidding.
It's like this
They
feels
get
really
15
unfair.
hit
It might
points.
as well. The square's big enough.
All right, so we go back to the top of the initiative with Tobiyashi.
I peek inside the hole.
You peek inside the hole. There's nothing inside the hole.
Nothing at all?
No.
How long does it take to call someone?
It's your action. You're
Ah.
gonna take the orb. Got signal.
Oh wait, audience is right there at the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
I peek over at audience, like over the crab. He's not in here.
That's unfortunate.
Are we attacking?
I mean, we kind of somewhat have to. I feel like
Sounds
we're
good to
kind
me.
of committed.
So, question, big question.
Yes.
How many legs does it have?
Grab. You got 6 legs and 2 pincers.
6 legs. Okay. And if I disable 2 of his legs, do you think he could still stand?
Probably.
It's a crab.
4 out of 6 is still a lot of legs.
All right.
Crap.
I'm going to untie myself from the crab. Look at the orb that's right next to me. I am going to. But do I have enough push to actually do it? Yeah, I guess I'll just I'll attack the orb that's right next to me.
Go ahead.
See if I can. Oh, I'm going to do my monk thing and attack the orb. Okay. The first attack is a natural 1.
I don't think it hits.
You get advantage.
You get
because
advantage.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
D20 roll you made.
Let's go!
Another
22 to hit.
yeah, it's good
15
enough.
plus 7. Okay, and then second hit. 14 to hit.
That is not enough.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to do Fury of Blows. One more hit. 16 to hit.
Did you 16 or 18?
16.
16, that is not enough.
What? And then last one.
It's a big metal crab.
25 to hit.
That is enough.
With that last one, I'm going to use a key point, and I am going to mark it. I'm just going to use Hunter's Mark, and my orange is combat insightfulness. So I receive a +1 to hit this target, a +1 to AC against this target, and a +1 on dexterity saving throws against this target.
Okay.
So it kind of just gets engulfed by my key, and then my damage is first one 12 points of damage.
So you're attacking the
Second one.
orb next to you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then another 8 points of damage.
So 12 and 8, is that it?
Yeah, 12 and 8. And then I am going to. That's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. So I closed the music while you were talking because I don't know why. You're the only one that has this problem. But the music dulls your microphone. I don't know why.
What the heck?
Yeah, if the music plays, if the combat music plays for too long, we start
It's
losing your
loud.
voice. I can do the duck, I can do the thunderstorm, the crackling fire, it's okay, but the combat music, it messes with your microphone. I don't know why.
Damn.
Alright, so that was Tobayashi, which means the next one is Audience.
Again.
All right. Honestly, I see the crab as still a much bigger threat than the orb next to me, so I'm gonna kind of ignore the orb and
Okay.
hit the crab. Because that's what he told me. He told me to kill the crab as quick as possible. I don't get advantage, right? It was just Toby.
Yeah.
Okay, because it was just off that thing, right? It wasn't. Yeah, because the fairy fire
this was
missed.
the one thing. Yeah.
Oh well, that's a nat 20. So that's a good start.
Let's go.
Well, yeah.
Do you have any spell slots left?
I do. I have a level 2, which I will be using. What's gonna be 20 plus 20 plus 24, so that's 44 damage.
You see it lowering its head because, I don't know, yeah, you think it might try to stun lance you, and no way, it's BAM! hit it hard with the radiant energy pouring into it. It's okay. You know, create a little scorch mark on its side.
Cuts to the finale of a Final Fantasy VII with the live stream holding up Meteor, just like that level of light off in the distance. It's like
No, I'd probably go more with a oh, I forgot the name of that game where you have this moment. It's so epic. You throw your magic. It's so powerful, and you just see the enemy just go. Huh.
I gotta feel that this thing has a lot of HP.
That's a big thing.
It's a big thing. It's okay, I'll hit it again. No, I won't. That's a 16.
No, exactly. You won't.
Might want to run away, maybe.
Yeah, but it knows who we are.
Run away
Actually, like, it
bravely.
can, scan our face.
How do you know? Maybe it's connected to the wizard too.
Well, obviously, but
Civ said they send them. Did he specify what sends them out?
Nope.
Civ did say that he thinks we can take that. Civ said that he thought we could take it. So it's not like
Yeah,
he
but
said it was out of our level.
He said you can take
have
it, but it's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have my 2 lightning
got
bolt
this.
spells.
To be fair, Civ is technically on his way. We can just...
Yeah, I'm
Stall.
sure he's
Hold
gonna
out.
show up in under a minute.
We're fine.
Right around the corner.
Let's just say that you gave yourself a contingency in case you all get captured.
Yeah, that's my point. My point is if we all get captured, he can probably finish it off. Because... So I'm gonna vibe. I'm gonna...
I'm gonna vibe.
Ben Fisher doesn't scream, or else we know how bad this thing.
Because I feel like its claws are its main point of attack, I'm gonna Dark Souls boss it and move around to its back end by skirting around its side.
Use those iframes.
Nice. Yeah. It's a crab, not a scorpion. Doesn't have a tail attack. So we know of.
So you make a dodging roll and you end up on the other side of the beast? Is that it?
Yeah,
Does
I'm just
apparently
moving
have a
away from its
snipe
claws.
Okay.
So maybe it's a lobster.
So now I'm at its butt.
And disappointingly enough, it doesn't have a hole. Damn.
It seems all that its attacks kind of go out of its front. So I'm gonna move away from its front.
Oh, you know. Alright. So. Now that Audience has done something, we go to Remy!
Actually, I do have to ask,
Yes.
just for a point of reference, the orb didn't try to attack Audience.
Yes, it did. It actually succeeded, but because he's resistant to lightning, it didn't do a lot.
Okay, I must have missed it in the last minute.
Did 10 points, on their turn, last turn, because we just started.
Oh no, what I mean is like, so these orbs aren't capable of making opportunity attacks.
Oh, in that
feel like that's
sense,
important visual information.
let me see. In that
We
sense,
could have just not mentioned anything.
Well, no, this is useful information. Like
He needs to know. Right, he's gonna
They can, but they are keeping this for something else.
Oh.
that's ominous.
Well, you wanted to know.
I should have tried to grapple it and just take it with me.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's
The orb
right.
Something?
Audience
yeah,
has a
I'm
pass
sure you
with
can hold
orbs.
on to a ball of electricity.
Audience get better than
What's
most.
that saying? Something about catching. What is it? Catching lightning in a bottle.
Audience can better than most.
All right. So what does Remy do?
But anyway, all right, that'll be useful information for later. Well, I guess that maybe already is useful, but you know what I mean. Oh, right. I think what I'm going to do is... Yeah, this seems appropriate then. Raimi is going to briefly jaunt over to J6. Going to pull out the short sword and booming blade the orb.
Oh, okay.
Booming blood.
Because I don't actually know what its directives are. So
All you
maybe it
know
shouldn't
that
go anywhere.
All you know is that it flies.
Alright, so it'll be a 19 to hit.
Where it is right now? It's actually going to use a little bit of its energy and cast a shield in front of it. Which means it is not enough.
Alright, bonus action disengage. And I'm going to move to G3.
Okay.
And that'll be Raimi's turn.
As you see, like I said, as you strike it, you recognize that plane of energy that just appears around it. Now you know they can cast shield.
I'm getting the impression that the DM doesn't want us to hit these creatures.
No, I just made a fight that's hard.
Next time on Time Knights. Who are going to be the new Time Knight?
Alright, so that was Remy, which means now it's the machine. So for Tobiyashi and Fisher, you hear the machine say, low priority countermeasure ineffective. Increasing countermeasure to maximum level.
Oh no.
I hope they just have two settings, which is low and maximum.
Well, there was 3, but you've all seemed to be trying to do so much damage and being very mean to it. It decided to go from 0 to maximum, you know.
It's going to
But
explode.
has it gone Super Saiyan yet? Or is that the next?
It's going to go beyond Super Saiyan.
Alright. Oh. Now, would every single one, including the 2 birds flying, do a dexterity saving throw, please?
Of
Do I
course!
get,
I would
do I
love
get
to.
advantage because I'm on its back?
No.
Ooh!
Toby, is
21.
Toby technically within 10 feet of me or no?
Technically, no. Well, alright, I can give
high.
it. I can give it, yeah, I can give it.
So what do I have?
Toby, you get +2 to whatever dex save.
Let's go! Oh, and I have a +1 because of my move that I have that I just used on it.
Bird 1 got 19 and bird 2 got 12.
Okay.
Perfect.
And Jorg got what?
21.
21, alright. Fisher got what?
9.
Remy got what?
23.
Tobiyashi got what?
I got 11 plus 6 plus 1 plus 2. So, God, I just forgot what it was.
20.
Too many numbers.
20.
20.
Audience got what?
Audience failed. Audience failed.
Audience fail.
Alright, so, I think this means audience, Fisher, and 1 bird. All those who rolled below 17.
Yikes.
You
die.
get hit by this massive outburst of energy that just flies off from the creature. Tobiyashi, you manage to react just in time to... You see the way that this energy just flows out, and you manage to hide behind one of the peak and use the fact that it swirls around and it completely misses you.
He jumps into the prison and jumps back out.
You gotta jump in real quick.
Remy,
I'm
you
those
see the
iframes.
wave of energy approaching. Remy, you see the wave of energy approaching you, and you have this instinct of burying yourself in as much sand as possible.
There are flightless birds that do that.
He just shoves his head into the ground.
Aw.
Hey, that was Adam game. That was an audience who said it.
No, I liked it. Jorg, you see this arriving and you have this little oh shit moment and you step behind Fisher.
Wow.
Shit.
Thanks for being there.
So,
You're my rock fisher.
audience and Fisher, you get hit by the same and one bird and Arunak apparently. You
I'll go
all
back though.
you all get hit by the same kind of energy Fisher got hit right before. Audience, you are completely unprepared by this because you did the same thing as you always did. Mentally prepare yourself for the shock, but it just feels like something told your nervous system to feel pain. The hardest pain it can endure without making you fall unconscious. And it just surged into your body. Fisher,
I take an exhaustion.
exactly. Fisher exhaustion.
I'm stuck in a boot loop.
Audience exhaustion, both stun until the end of your next turn.
Oh shit! Right. So I get another point.
Yes.
Oh
Fisher,
no.
you start feeling this even more as you sort of realize the core of your being is not going to be able to withstand this forever. Eventually, something's going to break.
Wait, how do I add exhaustion again? Where's that?
It's
conditions?
in conditions. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Condition.
The first one's fine,
No,
but
I know.
after the first one, it's
I'm trying to find where conditions are.
It's right underneath your health.
like
Or next
right
to
under your-
defenses.
Ah, found it. Got it.
One bird screams like hell and just falls to the ground, stunned. Let's go with this one is even, this one is odd. The one closest to the beach just falls to the ground, completely stunned and screeching, screaming.
No.
And I have to ask
we
the
should
question,
leave.
how does audience react to this surge of pain he has no comparison to in his
Oh.
life?
I'm just imagining that one scene from One Piece where Zoro takes like the damage that Luffy was taking, you know? Yeah.
Audience thinks that he should have gone for a backstab so the iframes could have protected him from the area of attack.
Audience
thing's
sees
too
it
big
It
for
and-
hurts
Thanks,
so
man.
mad he starts having meta thoughts. Ouch.
No, audience would probably. Well, he's also stunned, so I think that would probably be. He's just like the pain hits him so hard that for like the next 6 seconds, I guess he just can't really think of anything but the pain. It's such a shock to him.
Okay. So you have this moment of complete mental being. I was trying to put it another way, but it doesn't work. Completely overwhelmed through his mind, just going the.
Well, it's also because he was like preparing for like a lightning shock when he saw it, which he's normally pretty resistant to, so he was not prepared, especially for what actually hit him. So he was like, what?
So instead of screaming, you probably just go. Because you also feel that, for you, because you're organic, it even feels worse because it's your heart. It just starts beating so fast. It's never beaten like this before. It's literally really bad palpitation. You start sweating. No, that's not true. Dragonborn can sweat.
Sorry, I have to roll a D100 for addiction real quick.
What a rush!
Give it to me again, baby.
Let's see. No, wait, that wasn't a D100.
Alright, so... Well, when it uses that, it only has one attack, so... That's good. We go to Fisher!
Then we go to.
Why is that
Alright,
too
okay.
perfect?
Oh, remind me to
That's
give
my
you
turn.
something for this one time.
That's my turn.
Fisher passes.
Oh boy, remind me to give you something at one point for this. That was well done.
I'm the one who built a character with a bajillion AC and no saving throws.
Fisher's gonna be the only
Really good at
character to die
strength
having
saving
taken
throws.
no damage in a fight.
I haven't taken damage.
I know. That's my point.
Alright. So, one orb is gonna keep on going because, you know, the bird in front of it is completely shocked and unconscious. And one of them is gonna attack audience, Tobiyashi. One of them is gonna attack the bird, and one of them is going to attack... Oh yeah, that's right, the moonbeam. The moonbeam. Constitution. It's a success. That's a success. Oh no, the moonbeam faded because Ohonak rolled a 5.
Oh yeah, concentration would have dropped. Yeah.
I think it drops automatically when you're stunned.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I said.
Oof.
Alright, so no constitution roll for them. The moonbeam just disappeared. So they just go. So that's for Jorg, that's for the bird. That's for Tobiyashi. This one actually likes you, audience. So Tobiyashi didn't hit. That would be audience. Alright, so Jorg, 23.
23.
Yes.
Misses.
We're gonna go with
23
Shield
hit.
that sword.
Oh, I can
Shield
shield
sword.
that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yes, I shield.
all right.
Yeah. Because I'm not all about getting stunned.
All right. So the orb doesn't hit. Interesting. Good. Good. Audience 26.
That hits.
And actually, because it noticed you didn't get slammed by this too hard, it's not gonna use a fire. It's not gonna use shocking grasp. It's gonna use something else. No, not this. This. Which means it's a D8. So, 9 points of cold damage.
Yep.
And your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn as you get hit by a ray of frost.
I'm not trying to move
Chilly.
because I'm stunned, so I can't.
Alright, and finally the bird 23.
Okay, we might want to run.
No.
23 does hit the bird.
So the bird gets hits for 9 points of lightning damage.
Was this the left bird? Yeah, left bird. So that's bird 1.
Yeah.
You said 9 points?
Yes, 9 points of lightning damage. Alright. That's it for the orbs. They all moved. They all attack. Everyone got shocked. People got hurt.
Did he attack me?
Yes, but he rolled a 3 on the dice, so it's a total hit.
Let's go.
The total is not enough to hit you. All right, which means it is Arunak who is stunned, which means it's Jorg. No,
Birds
it's the bird.
Also,
One of your bird.
the one bird is unstunned, and the other one will first bite that thing with a 21
Well, that is enough.
to hit, and then 1d6 plus 3. Not a whole lot of damage, but hopefully distracting. It's 6 damage. And then the claw is 10.
Which one is he attacking?
The orb next to it.
K7.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't. Yeah, okay.
So that's the bird's turn. Jorg is going to winter spear that orb in front of him.
Okay.
Ooh, for 22 to hit.
This one here. That's enough to hit.
Cool. It takes 8 piercing damage, which
Okay.
is not a whole lot,
It's something.
but yes. Yeah, and that'll be his turn because nobody's taking damage this fight.
No, everyone's getting killed without taking damage. So
Yeah.
All right, so that was
Healing word. Yeah. That's my whole turn.
Well, the audience is taking a little bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was Jorg, which means we go back to the top of the initiative with Tobiyashi.
Yay! I'm going to attack the ball next to me.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is couple options. I think this turn I'd rather not get hit anymore. So I'm going to cast a mirror image on myself. And it's one of those charges. I cast mirror image, so 2 more of me come out of me. I know, crazy, right? And then
Depends on from where they come from. You know, if one comes from the back and the other one comes from the front, yeah, that's weird.
and then I am going to might as well do it. What's stopping me anyways? I'm going to use action surge. I am going to attack the ball next to me twice. One. Uh, 24 to hit for the first one.
That is enough.
25 to hit for the second one.
That is enough.
And then I am going to use a key point. And I'm going to do Fury of Blows.
Damn.
18 to hit.
Shielded.
Damn. Dang, someone actually tried to shield me. 18 for the last
It
one.
no longer is enough.
It doesn't hit?
No,
Oh,
the
yeah,
shield
yeah,
lasts.
shield up. God damn it. Alright, so 3 hits. First one. That is 8 points of damage. Second one, 12 points of damage. And then on the third one, let me check something really quick. Nope, come on. Don't close. And that is going... Yeah, I'm just going to use the last attack. Or actually, no. Last damage is 6 total points of damage. And then after that, I am going to hit him 5 feet away from me. You think he's one size larger than me?
No, he's one size bit smaller than you.
Okay.
It works.
I hit him 5 feet back.
Okay.
Yeah, back that way. And then I am going to use my movement to go on the other side of this crab. Well, actually, if I look at the front of the crab, like his face,
Mhm.
where is his eyes at?
In the front.
Just like poking out?
No, slightly
Are they-
slightly sunken in.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to where I'm like directly kind of like not to where he could see me, but I'm kind of like behind back from where his eye is.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. That was Tobiyashi, which means now it's audience who recovers from the stun.
Audience turn gets passed.
No.
Remy, it's so weird. Audience just stayed frozen there, not doing anything. He looks.
Audience mind processes the pain, and he's like, "All right," and then he's back.
You know, Remy, audience, he looks shocked. Alright, so that was audience, which means it's Remy. And you know that right after you comes the beast.
The beast.
So for I do feel like I need to ask, like,
Yes.
after Tobiyashi like has now hit that orb a few times now, like, does it look like it's fading at all, or sputtering, or like, how does it look compared to the other orbs that have relatively not been touched?
It doesn't look damaged yet, but it's not shining anymore.
It is glowing from my key though.
With your passive perception, I'd say you can deduce that it has lost more than 33% of its hit point. But not 50% yet.
That's really unfortunate.
Damn.
Alright. Which case... Yeah. I'm counting the squares real quick before I do the thing. Alright. Actually, no, I have to remember. Was that 5 feet? Or no, actually, no, I don't think it matters. But I'll double check anyway. Because it was like I was planning on doing something else until Toby moved.
It's your fault, Tobiyashi.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's nothing that's really your fault. It's more just like sudden change
No,
in.
I know it's not his
strategy.
fault. I just like saying it. So, what you doing?
Sorry, I know I'm just rereading something real quick. Okay, no, yeah, not bad. All right, then I'll just go with Plan B instead. Raimi is going to, for the time being, put all bets on at least trying to distract this this crab somewhat, and he is going to pull out his sorcerer's bow, dig his feet into the ground,
Okay.
or into the sand rather, i.e., I'm taking steady aim,
Okay.
and I am taking fire at it.
Okay. What level?
Like I'm doing cantrip
Okay.
level for now because I don't know the effective force damage on this creature.
Okay.
All right, so there'll be 22 to hit.
The orb that is in front, that Tobiashi hit, uses one of its reactive ability and covers the blow using shield and
Didn't
it use
didn't
shield
that
on
one
my
use
turn?
its reaction already?
the
Yeah,
turn
use
has
its
passed.
reaction.
It's come back since then. Oh no, it's
it used
Tobiashi.
it
All right.
used shield.
No.
when
All
you
right.
punched
Against
it.
me.
In that case, it's not the one that is next to Tobiashi. It's the one that is near audience. So long as it is within 5 feet of its friend, it can cover an enemy and use shield or absorb elements.
All right, the rogue's gonna do nothing this fight. I'll end my turn.
It's still magic. It's using resources.
I get it. It's just high AC on top of the shield spell from multiple reactions of multiple things. It's
I know. It's annoying, isn't it?
no, it's like
I
it's,
only
it's
have
different
one
when it's a
reaction.
singular creature. But if I could give my shield to somebody else,
Let's
You
go,
know I
baby.
I know.
You know I would.
but
man.
anyway,
I know.
end my turn.
I know. Alright, so that was you, which means the creature now. Okay, so the creature is kind of annoyed at Tobiashi, so he's gonna try and grapple Tobiashi.
Do something about it.
He's gonna try and
Grapple me?
Yeah. Roll for resistance.
Give me 1 second.
R-
I gotta see what your image does again.
It's a grapple.
Yeah, but it's a grapple's an attack, right?
No. It's just a grapple.
What?
So
The check.
it's
Huh?
An athletics or an acrobatics check to
Okay, okay.
opposed.
All right. Okay. All right. So we'll make a deck, right?
Dex or strength.
Uh,
Acrobatic or athletic.
It's just the skill. Acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, just the skill. Okay, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
saving throw. Fine then.
Whichever
19.
one is higher.
19. Well, he rolled
Well, 20 if I use athletic.
24. So one pincer
Oh!
managed to grapple you.
Oh, the crab's doing it.
Yes,
My
the
lord.
crab. The crab goes right after
Nice.
Remy. So
Okay.
one pincer grapples you. The crab slightly turns in Remy's direction because you have been drawing his attention. It's not because the orb managed to parry the blow that he doesn't notice you attacking. And he points one hole that is next to his mouth and his mouth itself in your direction. So make your dexterity saving throw. And the attack does not hit you.
Which ones? It's soft 20.
All right. Well, in that case, you manage to annoy the crab back after one of his friends managed to cover your attack. He fires one with some sort of ballista, arcane ballista on him. You see the impact, you dodge it, and then you see the energy lance arriving in your direction. You just dodge forward, and you just hear it go.
Wonder if I could catch it.
You're good? You felt the surge of energy as it was moving right past you, but it moved past you. Now you can look at it and start taunting it. Yeah, you can hit me.
Although he does, I do feel like as though, like at the very least, his feathers have like poofed out a little bit from the
Static
added
electricity. Alright. So now you can annoy the heck out of each other. Where are we at the initiative? That was 15. This was Remy, which means it's the bird now.
Bird. Both birds.
Yep.
One bird's gonna attack the one in bird one. The one on the left is gonna attack the first guy with his beak with a 13 to hit,
That is not
and
enough.
then his claws with a 16 to hit.
Nope, not enough.
Weak. And then the other one's gonna attack the orb in front of me. Beak. 11 and claws. Non-natural 20 or 19.
19. Well, where he is, he can only try and defend itself. It's gonna use a shield to prevent getting hit.
Okay.
baby.
That was a good waste of a shield because now it's Jorg's turn to attack.
Well, the shield is still active up until its turn.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Well, that means I have to roll like.
Or you could use magic.
That's what I'm thinking. Just
Come
do a
on.
nice. I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
What spell do you have?
I don't have very many good spells. I could erupting earth it. I could erupting earth the big guy, but that would be dangerous.
Okay.
I will sacred flame it. Dex 15.
Roll.
What?
What is your passive investigation?
Passive investigation is 10.
Never mind. I tried to help. Never. Go ahead.
Okay. Then I will do sacred flame on the thing in front of me. It has a Dex 15 save.
Erupting Earth could get, like,
Oh,
you could get 2 lightning balls and the thing in it.
true.
And
And
shield doesn't help with dex saves.
But when I get, oh, Toby's on top of it.
You can
Erupting
angle
Earth
it.
is a square.
You can. He's in the center, so you can angle it so
Oh.
it doesn't hit him.
I will do that.
Take
That'll
out
be
his
fun.
legs. Take out his legs.
Yeah,
and
I'll erupting earth both those orbs
Okay.
and the big thing.
So
Also, Toby's got a good dex
Earth,
save. He'd
I'm
be
doing
fine.
a level.
Fine.
It's a 15 also on the dex. I'm doing level 3 erupting earth.
okay. And your DC is
15.
all right. So one orb succeeds, one orb failed. The crab fails.
They take 31 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As the sand below them just explodes.
All right.
And,
one sphere looks damaged now.
And half as much on a successful save. It still takes like 15. That felt good.
All right. So the sphere at 06 now starts to look is starting to look damaged.
Nice.
The crab, you have this moment of looking at it and just go. And Tobiyashi, you're holding on this as the crab just jerks like this for a moment. Yeah.
Oh shit!
All right.
What I'm talking about, baby. I'm in my element.
All right. So, well, just so that you know, that was what I was thinking about. But I can't help you unless the dice helps you. Investigation is often used to see how you can use mechanics, deduce something. You know, if you had a high enough passive investigation, I could have hinted at you, but. All right, so that was Jorg. Orunak. Orunak is gonna try and move him closer to audience. And do his best to keep him fighting, because right now he looks a little bit stunned. So audience, you receive 12 points of healing word. You're muted.
I was just doing math.
Okay. So he just looks at you and, come on, audience, get up! Stop dawdling around! And for some reason, it just whips some energy back into you. Alright. So everyone did something. The orb did something. The bird did something. Orunak did something. Jorg did something. I guess we go back to the top of the initiative.
Wait,
No. Yes? Did I miss someone?
I didn't get stunned this turn.
Yes,
right?
you're right. You were supposed to go at the same time as the orb. Go ahead.
You're just so used to being stunned.
He's actually stun locked.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and.
Oh, okay. No. All right. Oh, okay. This is why I got so mixed up, because I said the birds, and then Jorg decided to take his turn right now, and it was supposed to be later. That's why I got
Oh, I thought
completely
it came
messed
right
up.
after the birds.
No,
Right.
you have a 5. It's in order. It's the birds, Fisher, and the spheres, and then you.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to attack the orb that's just right in front of me and Jorg.
Okay.
Is it? Do I get advantage on it? Because birds are attacking it.
Technically, yeah, the bird. There's one bird attacking it also. So, yeah, I'll give it.
Does it currently have shield up?
This one has used it to protect itself against the bird's attack.
Okay. Okay. I am going to, with my action, I'm gonna use booming blade.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Well, that's a good hit. Can't shield against that.
Alright, so that's that. So 23 slashing damage and 8 thunder damage.
Alright, so those two were the one in front. Alright. So you
Someone
said...
could throw me the brick.
It was 8 thunder damage and
23 slashing damage.
23 slashing damage. Alright.
And then I'm gonna take my bonus action attack.
Yeah, that's right. Critical.
That'll be a 28 to hit.
That is enough.
That's 15 slashing damage.
Well, the sphere looks damaged right now.
And then I'm gonna action surge
Come on, finish the orb. Finish the orb.
while I can.
That's why the fight wasn't moving fast. The biggest damage dealer wasn't dealing damage. And audience is exhausted because of the...
Do I use great weapons? Don't. With shield up, these guys' AC is in like the 20s, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't. Of course, now that I say that, I'm gonna roll high enough that it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, that's another 28 to hit.
Yeah, that's enough to hit.
Another 15 slashing damage.
Alright.
And last attack is a 23 to hit.
That is enough.
For 11 slashing damage.
Alright. The orb looks severely damaged. You dealt 72 points of damage in a single round.
Cool. That's all I needed. I needed my one round. Just took till round 3 to get this.
We're back! Come on!
And then I'm actually, because I'm exhausted, so my speed is currently halved. So I should probably start moving. I'm going to use my 15 feet of movement to go get to J9 if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Jorg, you got this one, right?
Yeah. I don't get advantage anymore, do I?
No.
Thanks.
Well,
Oh, wait.
you shouldn't be trying to smack it anyway.
Right. So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it do its thing while I hit the big thing.
You've got a stick, and it's got a bajillion AC.
I have a spear.
A stick with a pointy end.
alright. Well, it's slightly annoyed. That orb is getting completely pulverized. It's been damaged severely. Doesn't want to be destroyed. Self-preservation things and all. So,
It's all or nothing, baby. Die in the fight or don't die at all.
Misty Step is a bonus action if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Okay, it's gonna Misty Step away and gather every single strength it has and unleash a lightning bolt in straightforward.
Oh.
Jorg, Fisher, wait,
where is it at? How is this getting Jorg and Fisher?
that's a lightning bolt.
Well, where is he? What, the one in front of
sorry.
Jorg?
Yeah, it used Misty Step to move behind and throw the lightning
okay.
bolt.
I'm getting hit too.
No, you're
The
on
crab
top of
is
the
getting
beast. You're on top of the beast. You're
Oh.
not below. Audience
So it
is
hits the
online.
crab.
Audience is getting hit. The crab is getting hit too.
No, enough clearance. It's going under.
Damn.
What?
What am I getting hit by?
Oh yeah, it stands
Lightning
about like
bolt.
12 feet tall. Lightning bolt is
Okay.
only like 5 by 5.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, I'm gonna.
You said it used Misty Step, right?
It's a bonus
can't
action,
lightning bolt.
isn't it?
You can't cast 2 spells in one, or you can't.
It's bonus
bonus
action.
cast spells in a turn.
No, that's the problem though. If you cast a leveled spell as a bonus action, you can only use a cantrip as your action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well then, it's only gonna be hit.
Let's go, baby.
It's only gonna hit Fisher in audience.
What's it hitting me
Okay.
with? Still lightning bolt?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just not Misty stepping to also get Jork.
Oh well, yes,
Almost,
it can. It's just gonna move.
Oh yeah,
I just move around him. just
the
it's not as
Jork,
cool.
your bird gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, also, booming blade goes off.
Oh, cool. How much damage does it do?
2d8 thunder.
10.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Thank you.
With an attack of
I'm predicting 10.
11.
Okay.
That's one off.
It gets to do its full multi-attack, right?
Kill the orb. Get that ball.
Guys, with the attack of opportunity, does it get the full multi-attack?
No.
Oh,
No.
No, it's just an attack.
okay, then it will just do the claws. With a 19 to hit?
No, because the shield is sorry. It's turn, so the shield is no longer active. Yes, it is enough.
Woo! That is 2d6 plus 3.
Let's go, baby.
4, 5 damage.
What I'm talking about, baby. 5 whole
That's
points
rough,
of damage.
Yep. Just rolling minimum.
Alright, 5 damage.
That
Whoa.
kills it, right? That finishes it off.
No, but almost.
Mm.
Should've
15
pulled
points
it.
of damage.
You know, you
Yeah,
have
come
2
on, Jordan,
birds
this is all
that
your
get
fault.
attack of opportunity, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Oh,
Attack
both
with
of
the
them
other
do?
bird.
Yes,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
right between them, so they both
It
get an
was a
attack of
5.
opportunity. Come
Now
on,
it's a
do a
10.
critical.
Nope, I almost did, and then it spun on to the 2, so...
well, it doesn't get advantage because it was leaving an advantage spot.
Oh!
Come on, roll!
Wait,
Roll
really?
again.
Alright.
You were attacking
No.
at
Yeah,
advantage when
opportunity
it
attacks
moved.
proc in the spot that you leave, not the place you're
Ooh.
going.
Non-natural 20 for 2d6 plus 3 for 8 damage this time.
Ah, so close, so close.
Oh, that's like average.
We're not looking
No,
for
it is
average.
not.
Let's just say that you said that last turn the bird hit was 5 damage, and it was minimum damage that it can deal. If you had a
Uh-huh.
third bird, you would have won. You would have succeeded.
Damn. Oh, does Jorg get an attack? Oh no, because it's on the
No,
other side.
he's-
No, just
He's
spun around
he
you.
just spun it, yeah.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to take 60 damage for that 5 damage we did.
A lightning.
So-
Excuse me,
Like
was it 11
30.
damage?
No, I didn't mean
depends
one,
on
I
which
didn't
level
mean
he
one of us.
cast
I meant
it at.
spread around the party. 'cause
Oh,
there were
yeah.
3 of us.
Oh.
Alright, so saving
A level
dexterity,
7.
saving throw, Jorg, Fisher, and audience.
Can I try to catch the lightning bolt and redirect?
Oof.
That's too much damage.
You can try to catch
I
it.
got a 14.
Poorly. I also got a 14.
14, Jorg,
14.
Fisher,
10.
10. You all take 24 points of lightning damage as the bolt just smacked into each and every one of you.
Sorry, I was wrong. It was a 72-point party health swing on the 5 we didn't do.
Saved concentration though, so
Alright.
I am going to.
Absorb elephants if you got it.
Actually, I'm
Yep.
not, because I'm.
Imagine if it was a level
This is
6
the first
light
damage
bolt.
I've taken, and I kind of.
Okay, okay.
It's not the reaction I'm worried about. It's my spell points that I'm very low on.
I was more looking at Jorg in case he had it prepared or not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Absorb elements.
Yeah,
I might.
that is what it's for.
All right.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do have absorb.
Oh
Thank
wow! Oh wow! Something that can help. I feel like Jorg's
since it's
magic
going
puts us
through
in
me, I absorb it,
That's not how it works.
and then. Oh.
Nice try.
Also, I had to take the full damage because it brought me down to 69 hit points.
All right.
Nice.
Well, it might be if Fisher had the proper parts, but all right. So now this orb's gonna try and attack Remy. This orb is gonna try to attack Tobiyashi, and this orb attacks the bird. We go in sequence. Tobiyashi, I'm pretty sure 13 is not enough to hit you.
Nope.
The bird is 24. Is that enough? Jorg, I'm pretty sure 24 is enough.
Yes, that is enough. Sorry, I am really tired.
Yeah. When the round ends, if you want, we can leave the battlefield like this and finish this on the next one.
Okay, I might be down with that.
Okay. So the bird takes 7 points of lightning damage.
Psh. Which bird was it? The left or right one?
The left one.
Oh, left one, because that's the one. Okay. 7.
And Remy, you have a little bit more magical energy in you? Because it's a natural 20.
Ooh.
I'm going to silvery barbs it.
18.
An 18 will still hit, but it's not a crit. Oh no, hold on, I have 20 AC. Never mind, misses.
That's what I was about to say. You keep telling me
Sorry,
that I keep forgetting, and I didn't
play
this
a lot
time.
of characters during the week. Sometimes I forget which characters have the lower ones.
I feel that. Who is this again? What can they do?
So the orb tries to slams into you, shocking you, but you manage to dodge away from the orb. Now you're in a duel to the death with an orb, with a ball that has color on it. Now you know that the audience is looking at you, well, at the ball, but it's the same direction.
The audience is looking at the crab. That's towering up.
All right. So that was 10. That means we did the Orunak, healed audience. Jorg did its attack. We're gonna say that everything was in the right position when it happened. We're not gonna. And
I'm grappled.
Yeah, and you're grappled. All right.
How many of these enemies do we have below half health? 1?
1.
2.
Wait.
2.
1 is nearly
2.
destroyed. 1 looks damaged. 2 of them look scuffed. That's it. The crab.
It's not damaged at all.
No. The crab took a grand total of. The crab took a grand total of 75 hit points of damage. There are some scorch mark. You do see maybe a few bumps on its left side. It doesn't look damaged, but it at least has lost 25% of its hit point.
Okay. Was my last roll I did a crit? It was. That was just a very long time ago. Okay. I got stuck.
I know, right?
All right, so this is the end of this round. All right, so I can see that everyone is slightly tired. I know at least one of you needs to finish maybe some work, so I am offering you all, we could pause the fight here and finish it on the next episode.
He squeezes my guts out first, like toothpaste.
The players need a long rest.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so we're going to stop the music, and we're gonna go with a gentle campfire. You know.
We thought we
could
were
put-
rescuing Khan. What we didn't realize is Khan was gonna have to rescue us.
I could put this big crab in my body bag.
Man, it's just been stargazing this whole time, just
I've
vibing on the
been
beach.
waiting.
Just sees us fighting a giant crab, just comes over, is like, "Oh, sorry guys, let me out with this."
It was just at the end of the dock, you know. He was looking. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the phone ringing.
Yeah.
They just fed up with us low levels. Except for not that low level.
Well, I mean, if he didn't answer, I'm pretty sure he'd be able to answer his call if he was in that cage.
It's a
So-
stasis cage.
The stasis, he wouldn't.
Oh wait, so you go to bed?
Stasis. It's a suspended animation.
Oh.
Did anyone check my orb? Has he been hiding in there this whole time? No.
In the orb?
No, not in the orb, in my like,
Dimensional story.
my dimensional story.
Well, if you check for
Hiding
your
in there?
bomb,
You'd be
then-
He
There's
is a
no
gnome,
air
right?
there, my
he is
guy.
a gnome. He is a gnome. He can't.
You can't
We
survive.
could finish this at the
Gnomes
beginning of
don't
next
need
round.
to breathe.
Hand me the bomb, I'll put it on him, we run away, and we trigger it.
No, we're saving the bomb at this
Done.
point for our final fight of the whole campaign.
Of the whole
We're never,
game.
we're never using it.
Well, you know, and I don't think Fisher would be able to run far enough because he is at half speed right now because of exhaustion.
Also, what happens when the crab uses the area of attack effect again? Stuns all of us, and then the bomb goes off.
Could I use frost play on the bomb to set it off? Like, is that enough frost, or does it have to be something more damaging?
No, because that's the brick needs to take at least 1 point of frost damage.
Oh,
So you could use frostbite. You could use ray of frost.
frostbite's
Frostbite
Ice
does frost damage. Ice damage
Mhm.
would be enough.
I think that one specifies that it has to be a creature,
Oh well.
or is that?
Yeah, it's always up to DMs if they want, if they're okay with players using certain spells or cantrips on objects rather than creatures. The only cantrip I know that explicitly allows for objects is Firebolt.
Okay.
Use
So
fire,
question.
melt down the brick, and make an animal out of it. It's a creature now.
Just do that real quick.
Shape it into a little person.
Oh, yeah.
Cut it into little squares.
Mhm.
You could cut it,
Or-
right?
We feed it to a body in your body bag, and then I hit the creature with the frost.
I just want to drop a giant crab on someone far up.
All right, so
That'd be rad.
next episode we start with the end of this fight, and you're gonna have to figure out where Colin is.
Or it's just the beginning.
He's inside.
No, just think about it properly.
Okay.
You might find the answer on your own. I've given you
No.
every clue you need to figure it out. But you're
He's
all,
at the bus
you're
stop.
all tired, so I'll excuse it for this. You're all tired. You look tired. Three of you look
What?
very tired.
No. I don't.
I usually stay up till like 7 in the morning anyway.
Yeah, I know. Me too. All right, so
I got the TFT to grind. New
Oh
set,
my
baby.
god. Oh.
New set.
all right, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching us. We hope you had a pleasant evening. I know it was it ended with a big fight, and actually we didn't get to the end of the fight, and I'm so sorry for this. But the end of the fight is going to be next episode, and hopefully, because everyone is going to have had a little bit of time to rest, they're going to be clear-headed, and they're going to finish the fight and win and not die horribly by a crab that keeps stunning them, and Fisher is not gonna die with exhaustion, and everything will be nice. So, Like I said, hope you had a pleasant evening. Hope you'll be back next episode for the end of this fight and the continuation of this chapter. And as always, if you enjoyed the show, you can support the stream by following us on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Support the stream by making a donation, becoming a Patreon, subscribing. That's always nice. And if you can't do any of those, well, simply spreading the word of this channel can help tremendously, and it is very much appreciated. So, thank you for being there. See you next Wednesday or next Friday if you're watching this on the rebroadcast. And if you're watching this on the rebroadcast, we are going to try and raid someone, so stay tuned. Otherwise, this is it for tonight. Enjoy the sound of the crackling fire for at least, well, I try to make it around 15 minutes. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. So, good night.
Good night.